Hello everyone and welcome to Bards of Fantasy. We are here to play some D&D and that's pretty much it.
That is now like the shortest intro ever.
I mean, I've got no new announcements.
No.
There's no new announcements. I've got a hat.
You do have a hat.
It's nice.
And my car's not on fire.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I have to get an oil change this weekend.
I'm overdue for mine, but that's not why you guys are here.
Because my oil light is blinking. But.
So, Mr. DM, want to take us away on what happened last week?
The party exploded.
That's an understatement. Cheers.
I wanted a bow. I wanted what she had. And I didn't want to pay for it.
Because apparently you couldn't be a human being. So the last place in which we left our small gang, we have a few different events kind of going on throughout the realm. And as groups kind of move to and fro throughout, kind of behind the scenes of everything, we are left behind with our group that kind of seems to be at the end of a violent spat.
Now, I was at 8 because I lost, it was whatever,
you
14.
You wouldn't have gotten any.
No, but I was 14 when I...
Yes, you wouldn't have gotten any extra.
It changes your total. It doesn't change what you have.
Okay, alright. Gotcha.
And
I just didn't know if maybe my total changed, before the fight.
No, your total changes independent of your health modifier.
Okay.
And the only reason we're mentioning that is because everyone got a level up. Because almost dying that many times should warrant a level up at this point.
I'm the only one who almost died every time.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, yeah, maybe.
And I think Olivia almost died twice in the last
I am the
sessions.
fucking mage tank! Fuck you all!
Oh, okay.
I said the last 7 sessions. Wasn't the last 2. So, the last thing I remember is you had calmed down slightly after John had put some helpful words of wisdom, and you were kneeling, freezing a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not very fun at all.
No.
And
I'm trying to get her back somehow.
And everybody else is kind of out of their wits at the farm. So what does the party think to do?
Keep my distance from the crazy bitch.
John Kell's rule. Actually, new to the table today is all of the severity rolls that I forgot to roll before the camera came on. So I have to go down a list of severity rolls to see what happens.
You had an extra hour to do this.
I had an extra hour to do this, but I spent it writing all of the extra stuff instead of doing all of the severity rolls. So I have to actually go to all of the multiple groups and just continuously roll severity. All right. Awesome. All right. Okay. Everyone is already doing poorly.
Oh,
You're doing good.
Wonderful.
Okay. That's going to help some stuff. So I actually have to write that down. All right. And unknown. This is the big one. Okay, that's probably a good thing.
I like good things. As long as they're for us and not them.
They're for you in the fact that they failed. So everyone failed except 2 factions. Actually. Oh, and yeah, that's what I have to roll for today. Monster. Oh, crap.
Tarask, here we come.
I just gotta make sure that I put this severity in properly because I wrote this in a while ago. And I'm not sure what the surge is because it's attached to the counters that I did a week later. So I think it's 24. Oh, wait. Okay, so that's not a surge. Okay, that's good. So
Your surge.
yeah, so that's something will happen in a day.
I don't like that.
All right, so what do you guys choose to do?
Well, I...
Reiterate that keep my distance from a crazy bitch.
Is there anything that I could do to try and...
Why are you asking him? I'm the one you fucked with.
Attempt not to attack her? I don't know.
No. Like...
Attempt not to scare the shit out of the 12-year-old?
You're not
12.
So how far are you away from me?
At least 60 feet.
Yeah, it would be... Was it 60
in range
or
of
was it like
hearing me?
100? Because you kind of sprinted. And
Well,
she didn't
it
move.
depends on where
she
we are.
didn't-
If we started exactly, yeah, probably around 100, 120.
Yeah, because she didn't move, and John was the only one chasing you.
So, wait. Just a second, please. Can we start over? Can you hear me?
Not if you're talking that low.
Yeah.
You're still in the house.
Okay,
No, she wasn't in the house. You were all in front of the house.
We were in the house because she got them all drunk.
Yeah, no.
And then I
she
ran
got-
out of the house.
No, she actually got them all drunk outside.
Oh, I thought you said she was in
No,
the
she
house. Okay.
came out with the drinks.
Okay.
and
I thought they
all
were in the
outside.
house and
No.
okay.
No.
So
They're all on the lawn right now, which is the funny part.
So, anyways, I'm just not gonna really scream it out in real life because I don't want to mess everybody's ears up here on the microphone. I mean, come on.
For those listening at home, Olivia yells blank.
Please, can we just start over? I'm in pain. You got me, okay?
you're lucky that's all you got.
I know, okay? I'm selfish. I'm sorry.
Insight check.
Are you lying?
Doesn't matter. I probably failed.
What'd you get?
Well, she'd probably still have to roll, but I got a 9.
I guess persuasion?
That's what I was...
Wait, insight 6.
Yeah.
I was thinking investigation.
Yeah, because I'm 5 on persuasion. 14 and 5. Thank
Yeah.
you, Daddy.
Okay.
What'd you get?
17 and 5.
She beat me.
Okay.
Whatever, is it 23, 22? 22.
John's adamant on letting this play out.
I'll buy it from you, okay? I will. I have another one that I bought, though. That's the problem. Is I have another one that I bought, but this is so much better. Would you take that instead?
I have no use for it. I only have intentions to sell it.
Would you allow me to buy it, please? Can we go back to your original offer, please?
Sure, but I'm hiking up the price now.
Okay, how much?
What would I roll for appraisal? History? Would I roll history for appraisal?
Actually, that's a very good question.
Olivia is pouting right now.
John's
Or
just
would I roll investigation or insight, actually?
I'm just trying to look at all the things that I got, and I am a derp because I've gone to the wrong sheet. I'm supposed to be looking at all of the stuff you can get. I guess it would be how much it's worth. I guess it would be history.
Okay. So
'Cause I don't have any other. It would be either history or intelligence, just straight out.
history is based off of intelligence, so I'm gonna go with history. That's a 14.
It's expensive. It's really well put together.
I don't have a ballpark number.
Oh, ballpark number. This is what I get for not having the sheet up like an idiot. Because I forgot to write it down when I thought it was. I want to say it was either 50 or 75, but I can't remember.
Well, she paid 75 or 70 for the regular one. This is a +1.
I'm just gonna make sure that I did this right. Wait, where did you take me, 5e guide?
I love the feel of rolling dice in my hands.
I love the dice sitting in my hand. They talk to me. They understand. They talk to me.
They don't talk to me.
So,
I talk to me.
For a +1, I need to roll my infamous economy roll of doom. It was hand crossbow. Oh boy.
So a hand crossbow is
It's
75 gold
75.
normally.
Yep. Economy roll of doom. Alright. Time to put that price hike up here.
I wish it had a like times like a 50% increase or 100% increase or whatever, like a standard increase for quality weapons.
Yeah, I wish they gave a table for how you're supposed to rate them.
Yeah.
Your ballpark would probably be from anywhere between 150 and 225.
225.
I only have 136 gold.
Well, that's not going to cut it.
All right, roll for John's emotions.
Due to the issue we just had, I'm hiking the price to 250.
To be honest, I don't think anyone at this table has 250.
I do.
Except you.
I have over 500
Jesus Christ.
because I didn't share my sale with the rest of the party.
No, you didn't. You did not share your sale, and I'm just gonna look up an item really quick just so that I can remember how much it costs as you two kind of roll this one out.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Well, if you want to try to roll your persuasion versus mine, we'll see if you can talk me down in price. Probably not.
What did you roll?
To match me, she'd need a nat 20.
11 and 5 is it?
No, not gonna happen. I rolled a 19 plus 6
John's gonna roll persuasion.
on me.
He's gonna attempt to throw an idea out there and
Needs a
fail
25.
miserably.
Do you have
Fail miserably.
Do you have a layaway program?
That's a good question. Do you have a type of payment program?
I think we can work this out. $50 down, and then the remainder you can pay off whenever you like with a 10% increase on how much you owe every month that you go by without paying me. So 125 now, and if you pay it within a month, it doesn't cost you any extra. Otherwise, you add 25 gold per month.
What was this agreement again?
So basically, she pays half of the 250 now.
So I go completely broke.
So
right now.
125 she gives me.
Yep.
And then she gets if she pays me within a month, she doesn't pay any extra, but she has to pay the extra 125. For every month in game after that, she pays an additional 25 gold interest.
I have 11 gold left.
And I
Just got 125.
am up to 700 gold.
All right.
I'm so broke. I can't even pay for where I'm staying.
Wait, how
I'm
much gold do
homeless.
you have?
I'm gonna be homeless.
She's down to 11 gold.
You can pay for where you're staying with 11 gold.
No, I thought
A gold is $100.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
A gold is literally $100.
Oh, but isn't I'm gonna paying like 4 gold a night or something like that? You're-
Yes, she
I
is.
think you are, but at the same time, you're probably gonna make more gold.
Adventurers make gold very quickly.
I hope so. I really hope so.
So you can
And
write
you've
down
got
the.
a lot of stuff to do that I have written down in like 5 places.
All right, then you're gonna have to make Olivia a lot of money, please.
How am I gonna make Olivia? That's your choice.
That's your job. So
You make yourself money.
I hand you the +1 crossbow. You're gonna want to put that in your inventory.
Yes, I know.
+1 hand crossbow. Remember that.
Mhm.
It's a hand crossbow, not a.
A light crossbow.
Not a light
heavy
or a heavy.
crossbow.
I mean, and I guess the one that I'm getting made for me, I could sell that too.
You could.
You won't get as much as you paid for it.
Nope. And here's the question: who are you selling it to?
I don't know.
Are you going to trade it for some of this value on this?
I also have this. I show her the +1 dagger. If you're willing to buy.
No, not right now. I wanted this that bow.
Do you have crossbow bolts?
I do. I have. What?
I think you have arrows. I don't think you have bolts.
Oh. Hold on. Arrows. It just says arrows 20.
I've also got these. I hold up a thing of crossbow bolts.
Done.
But I can use the arrows, right?
No, you can't.
No, the crossbow
Okay,
bolts.
so
and arrows are different.
a heavy crossbow is probably like this big.
Okay.
An arrow is about this big. A hand crossbow is about this big.
Well, how much are the bolts?
Not
I'll
only
give
that,
you-
even with crossbow bolts, the bolts are smaller than normal arrows.
Yeah, this is about the size of a crossbow bolt.
Okay.
Without the shaft, but the shafts are short.
For
A hand crossbow?
Yeah, the head's only like this big, and then the rest of the bolt's like this. They're tiny.
I thought they were slightly bigger than that.
They might be slightly, but only by like half an inch to an
like-
inch.
yeah. Crossbow bolts are small things.
They are super tiny. I'll give you
The heavy
all 20
ones
for
are
5
bigger,
gold.
But they're not like longer. They're just
I'm
thicker.
just freaking broke. I've got
Wait, how
6.
much did you charge?
5 gold.
John just gives you 5 gold.
Oh, thank you, John.
Okay. Thank you.
And I
for
get
your-
to-
I can
Can
spend.
someone pass me a pencil? I forgot
I
to
can
grab one.
actually stay another night in my room.
Here's a pencil.
Because I forgot to.
I will grab one
put
for me
one
now.
for John's inventory.
Yes,
you
I
said
have
5
to.
gold, right?
Yes.
Okay, I did that right.
Huh.
So, how many did you give her? 20 or?
I wrote down that I had a hand
20, yes.
crossbow. Why did I?
Yeah,
write that?
because you were gonna pick it up,
Oh, okay.
That's-
You're supposed to pick it up from the blacksmith.
but you didn't have it at the
But
time.
it's a +1.
Now it's +1. Yes.
Now you have
And
a
then
+1.
you're gonna get a regular one. So if you took crossbow expertise, you could have dual wielded hand crossbows.
Which would have been really funny.
And you actually, that might not be a bad idea.
We haven't really started.
That's
too
proficient.
hardcore.
What?
We haven't really gotten too far into it, so if you want to put crossbow expertise
So,
down, instead,
if
can,
you
but-
want to change Savage Attacker to the Expert Crossbows, you could use both crossbows. And it'll make it so you can shoot at point blank with no penalty.
and you don't really have, I don't think they have to.
That was one of the ones that I was thinking
you
of.
only get an attack a turn.
So if you want to switch it, you can because you haven't used that at all.
All right, yeah.
So crossbow expert, and that also removes the loading feature.
So you don't have to spend a turn loading them.
Well, that's not how it is. The loading means you can't shoot more than one bolt per action.
Crossbow.
So
what?
even if you have multiple attacks in a turn, you can only shoot one crossbow because the loading.
Oh.
That's what that does.
All right.
But it does get rid of that. But as a rogue, she's not going to have multi-attack anyway.
Yeah.
So.
But it allows her to effectively dual wield them.
So what is it called?
Crossbow expert, or expertise.
Okay.
So when you get that second one, you can now have 2 crossbows.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
And with crossbow expertise. Oh no, that never mind. That was a skulker. A skulker allows you to, if you fire and miss with the ranged weapon, you stay hidden.
Right. Yeah. That was another one that I was thinking.
There's a lot of options for the rogue.
Mm-hmm. There's almost nothing for the sorcerer.
No.
I got spell sniper. That's all I needed.
Unless we go deep into a bunch of other stuff, and I then vet it. There's nothing out there.
Yeah, I got spell sniper. That's all I needed.
Loading. Because of the time required to load this weapon, you can only fire one piece of ammunition from it. When you use an action, bonus action, or reaction, fire from it, regardless of the number of attacks you can normally make.
So that's what loading does.
I still.
So it's nice to get rid of it.
Yeah.
But now she can use her bonus action to shoot a second bolt.
Yeah, pretty much.
And if she had multi-attack, she could shoot, and shoot.
Alright, I'm just going to do something really quick.
So
I have to.
in order to get what I want, I still had to spend a whole bunch of money, and I still have to spend a whole bunch of money.
Yeah, you still owe me 125 gold.
I know.
The sadness.
And you hurt me very badly.
Yeah. Be happy you only took one of my cantrips, and not my ice knife. Which would have
ice granado.
Yeah, exactly. The ice knife. You know what that does?
Yeah.
That deals damage, and then even if it misses, it explodes and deals more damage.
Why does it always have to be so cold in here?
Because I'm a frost mage. Leave me alone. I'm sorry.
But I don't want to wear my coat because my outfit is so gorgeous.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Make money.
Make money.
She wants to pay off her debt as soon as possible. She's nobility. She's not used to being in debt.
Oh.
That is a good point. So currently you have all of the millers outside on the lawn. That's one thing. You've saved Rachel Miller.
Yep.
Maybe they'll have something for you. Maybe they won't. There is also you can help the. I've been bouncing the floor that hard. Okay. There's also you can help the government sort out its money issues. You can figure out who's abducting all of these people. That's another alternative.
I already know who's abducting all these people.
Yes, you do. You're like the only one who knows who's abducting all these people.
And that's fine. That's how it's going to stay.
Yep.
Why aren't you telling anybody?
Because fuck you.
I mean,
PTSD.
but isn't it in her best interest to do
No. Technically not.
I pretend I saw nothing.
What was it called? I think also you get a roll to figure out why.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. What am I rolling?
If you want to figure out why they're abducting
I'm assuming that's a history.
Yep. It's a history check followed up by intelligence.
Nat 20. Followed by intelligence. 20. Modified. Nat 20 followed by modified 20.
Alright, so.
You're more than welcome to check too. I haven't touched them.
Alright, so. Things that you've determined from this information. 1. These are from the same organization. 2, which you already knew. They're abducting people with similar traits in one aspect to another to you or someone else.
Sorcery.
So you believe that
That she might have the sorcery trait or something?
something like that. You also believe they're either trying to replace you or replace you.
Okay.
That's what you believe.
Should I roll for?
The hell
Finding-
is with that face?
I was yawning.
That was literally the face you just made.
So that's what you know, and also out of that information, you remember that they're pretty well trained, and you remember you think they may be around the area. You don't exactly know where.
Okay.
You also remember that you escaped from Bros in the Lariat conglomerate, which is, I think at this point, a couple kingdoms away.
Do I notice that she's, or can I notice that she's thinking? Oh no, I can't because you're masked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you can't.
Dang,
You
I
don't
can't
get a
even
roll for
facial-
that.
Yeah.
She just looks stone-faced the whole time. You'd think she's a golem, but she's not.
Damn. Well, I guess I don't know, 'cause I want to try and figure out.
Okay, Olivia, from what you understand, there is an unknown organization of people abducting people by the fact that they came in some number in this instance.
But isn't that something that everybody knows?
No, people were thinking it was an individual abducting people.
Oh.
They weren't thinking it was a group or an organization.
You know.
Well, they were thinking it was a group, but they weren't thinking it was an entire organization.
So, back to business, because I need dough like anyone.
There's some other things that you know along that Sasha knows. You have a guess that considering how everything's going down, considering how far you had to chase these guys, that they are probably within range of the center that they're operating out of. Logistically, that would only make sense to you. And because you got to see some of the fighting going on, you know they're well trained.
Okay.
And the fact that this guy was fast as balls.
Okay, I want to say all of that, but I don't think I can say it like you just said it.
Okay, so you can just say you relay that.
Okay, I relay everything that you just said
All right,
to the group.
Let's go to John, see if he knows anything different. Oh, well, we should probably update someone if it's more people than just us, unless you think we can just go in and kick the door down or something.
No. You cannot.
I'm gonna roll insight with disadvantage.
And I'm rolling composure? What would that be?
6. Will save. Wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Sorry.
So 0.
6.
11.
11. What is his intelligence? I
Not
think it was
good.
0. Yeah. No. You got 11?
Yeah.
Yeah, you beat him. He rolled a 6. He rolled a 6.
Well, unless he had 20 intelligence. Jesus. Which I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
Yeah. No.
If he does, you've been playing coy with his what he does.
No. Because you can get proficiency in insight. So
Yeah,
you
but
can-
that would still mean he's got 16 intelligence.
Wait, then what'd you roll? I thought you said 11.
I rolled an 11. I have 0 wisdom.
Yeah, he had like 6.
But he needs to get a +5 to match me.
Oh, right.
Which means he needs at least +3 more.
Bad math, everybody.
Yeah, needs at least +3 more, so he needs at least 16 intelligence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm out of here. I'm gone. So he's just like, what Why not? I mean, sound like they're bigger than us, at least. By a small degree, anyway.
That was a scouting party.
He's gonna roll intelligence to see if anyone can just deduce that. Fair, they did seem a bit lean.
That was the scouting party. They were... The one person was grabbing the target. The rest were there as backup.
That explains why he had us run so far. So, should we find where they're hiding, or what should we... What does the group want to do? Olivia, you've been quite silent. What's on your mind?
My suggestion would be to find them so that we can avoid them.
So do we just backtrack to where the bodies are, or?
If you think we can get a tail on that last guy that got away.
Let's try and figure it out. I'm gonna roll a circumstance die. Alrighty.
What the hell?
What's her name, actually? I forget her name now.
Rachel?
No, not Rachel. Oh no.
Lourdes.
The names are all the way up here.
Nisa, Cameron, Rachel, what's going on?
I prepare one of my spells.
John turns around and he's just like, huh? Roll a... Actually, you're not far away enough to have to make a roll. You recognize it as Sam Miller because you've been here before.
No, I put my hand down. False alarm.
Wait, what just happened?
Basically, Sam Miller came back from trying to see if he could grab the guard.
Actually, Olivia said that in game.
I think that's their relative.
Sam just came back. It's fine.
Sam? Oh.
Sam Miller.
What's going on here?
It's fine. Everyone just passed out. It's a thing. Everyone was freaked out. It
fine.
happens. It's fine.
If we're gonna lie to
How
ourselves,
is it fine? They're on the ground.
Do they look unhappy?
He's just gonna look down.
I'm pretty sure at least half of them are
Look,
smiling because they're drunk.
I understand.
Well, one of them peed their pants. So.
Yeah, drunk.
No.
He doesn't know that.
Let's make
But
an
at
intelligence check
least
for him
two
'cause
of
he
them
doesn't-
are drunk. At least two of them are drunk.
You know, I do smell alcohol.
I feel the same way that you do. However, do you see me freaking out?
You're not good with people, are you?
No. Sorry, she's not good with people. She's not a people person. Ever. It's like, what the hell is this ruckus about? Why is everyone on the ground? Oh, hi.
She's good with alcohol.
Okay, back to names. And around the corner.
Around the corner.
Do I want to know?
Oh,
Around the corner.
That escalated quickly.
Around the corner comes.
Well, we knew that.
Jason Arks, one of the line officers.
Oh, I know him. Yes, Jason. Hello.
What the hell happened here?
At least a little bit less high.
Olivia
strung.
got carried away,
Yeah, no, I didn't do anything.
and I take a few steps to the side. I'm rolling deception. Probably not. That's a 10.
Good, thank God. No more slandering me.
I'm taking advantage, which is a nat 1. So it's fine. I keep the 4 that I rolled.
For anyone, it's a nat 20. I don't think you'll be able to. Wait, that's a 2. I don't think you'll be able to see
Is
it
that
because
gold?
no, it's silver.
Silver. Oh, okay.
Is that the sapphire dice? The Wizards of the Coast special edition one?
No, I wanted to buy those, but I didn't have enough money, so I ended
Yeah,
up
those are
buying a set.
way too expensive.
Yeah.
Those are $300.
Yeah.
I apologize. Tonight, well, actually, it's usual for me to keep yawning all night long. So
This is a late night.
I'm just always tired.
You're also coming here straight from work. It's fine.
I live my life tired, but I have fun. So
aside from the jokes, what's going on here? And I'm gonna roll an investigation for. Okay, he passed. Let's make a con check.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
And
I'm
as
sorry.
that happens in the background, you see Sam Miller just take the rest of the pitcher and just drink it. It was half full.
So now he's out cold.
No, he's just like, oh, it was pretty good, but is this a virgin drink?
No.
Hmm.
Oh.
You want to make more of this?
These people give me a headache.
He doesn't look phased
Jason,
at all.
Jason,
He's just not phased by it.
Jason, these people give me a headache. Jason.
As much as I'm the town guard, I'm not effectively that great at being a policeman. That's the defensive side's job. He just kind of grabbed me off the street. I thought I was gonna have to chop a bunch.
Oh, so you got kidnapped too?
By this man, apparently. Hey!
No, I'm just asking for advice on how you do it without freaking out at these people.
I think it's called being a normal human being.
That and drinks. Drinks are fun.
I'll have an aneurysm and be okay. So.
They only sell those at the bar. I'm sorry.
I mean a real one.
Yeah, they only sell those at the bars. Performance.
It's hopeless. Everything's
4.
hopeless. everyone and everything is hopeless. Oh.
Yeah, so Rachel there got abducted. We went to help her, and we got ambushed. Ambushed?
Yeah. Actually, I don't think I was there.
Well, you were there, kind of, and then you just carried Rachel
Right.
away.
Right, I took care of her.
Me and the kid had to deal with the other two, and when I say me and the kid, I mean the kid because they just forgot I existed for some reason. It's probably because I couldn't hit them with anything.
Is that John?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
John. John's admitting his own incompetence to his superior, effectively.
No. He's just sitting there, he's just like, I was farther back, so they just shot at the kid instead. And then the kid kind of just murdered them all, so. Oh, and by the way, some guards died.
And I need money.
One at a time. I don't pay you. What guards died?
I am grinning so big under my mask that you could probably see the cheeks poking out after she says that.
Perception. What's your passive stealth?
14. 14? 14.
Yeah, he doesn't see it. Would you guys like to lead me to where apparently everyone died? Because this is kind of...
Right this way.
Can't guarantee the bodies will be there.
Right this way.
Alright.
Who cares?
And then you guys continue to walk through the forest.
Go.
Back to where you initially started having the first signs of a skirmish, which is roughly from the Millers.
Actually, yeah. Well, I knew where it took place before I left, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You saw it taking place.
Yeah.
You just weren't close enough for combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can lead people there.
Yeah.
Good.
So you all lead them toward the west, you all lead them to a spot west of Avonloft in the forest. I do not remember this forest by name, but I do remember it is a forest.
Okay.
Pinevern.
Pinevern. No, it's like I have it in the list, but I can't look at the list and read the image. I can't read the map and look at the list of locations at the same time. It's basically... I think it's the real set. The real set forest is what it's called.
The real
Set forest.
real set?
Really, it's spelled Ryle set. I just didn't know how the hell I was going to pronounce that, so I said real set. I'll delete the E later.
The E will be deleted.
Deleted.
Before E except after.
Except for about 20 different words.
Yeah, we could go into that forever.
Basically. But you lead them there, and that's where you basically encounter the body of... You encounter the... Actually, did the other guard live in that last encounter?
We killed every single guard. Or every single
one of the opposition. I'm talking about there were 2 town guards on your way before you had that fight.
Were there? I don't even remember.
Did the second one die?
I don't even remember
I'll
them
roll a
being there.
severity because I don't know if he died or not. Because he was
None of them fought.
You find the body of one guard, and then you find the blood trail.
Yeah, none of the guards fought.
No,
if they
because
were there.
they got ambushed by a guy running.
Oh, that's right. He was bleeding out. She did save his life.
Okay.
He was in the middle of bleeding out. She bandaged him up. She got the medical.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yep, I remember now.
Okay. In that case, there are no bodies here. There's just blood.
Yeah, that's about what I expected.
Like I said, who cares?
Where were these guards again?
Well, they were. Well, one of them got killed and died here. My guess is if it's a group of them, they were dragged.
Would anyone like to roll a history check?
10.
10.
That's pretty good. 17, I think.
No, plus 3.
Your intellect is 16.
My history is I'm.
Oh, you're proficient. That's right. 19.
19. You remember that there's a fort nearby. You remember there's a fort northeast of here.
There's actually a fort nearby in northeast.
And if you remember 100% correctly, the fight happened just west of the fort.
Why do you say if? Oh, you're just saying.
I'm just gonna say you do.
Oh, okay. I was like, do I have to roll?
No, that's what your memory tells you.
Oh, gotcha.
You're like, if I remember correctly.
Gotcha.
The actual fight between all of the other bandits was west of that fort.
Don't I relay that?
However, you do not know the name of the fort.
I wish I knew the name of it.
When she relays that, you remember the name of the fort as I think Fort La something. You remember it as Fort Lordau. Fort Lordau.
Lordau. That would be Fort Lordau. Do I know what it's known for?
It's kind of an outpost just to make sure that nothing's kind of getting in through here after the events that happened in the
Gotcha. So it's just a guard outpost for the main city?
It's a guard outpost for the main city to keep a watch on things going around Diamond Creek because it's an abandoned dig site.
Gotcha.
Like something happened in the abandoned dig site a couple of years ago, and they're kind of there to make sure that nothing else happens near the abandoned dig site, while also making sure that if there is something coming from beyond the mountains and through the deserts, that they have first warning on what's going on.
Gotcha.
So, is everyone going to be heading to Camp Lordau?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. You head to Camp Lordau.
Hey, Bears.
Mm-hmm.
She's got something.
My dice box. My box of super dice, thank you.
I always forget that this exists. For our audience at home, I have a giant dice box that I usually use for my Thursday games, but I forget that it's here
Every time.
every single time.
And
So-
I actually have to excuse myself for a moment.
Sure.
Ow. I'm not gonna fall.
While you're gone, can you get me a refill? Thank you. So, I will be making decisions without Olivia.
And as this continues on, you kind of have a guard. The guards don't seem to notice you quite yet,
Okay.
as the farce is kind of broken up, and he appears to be talking to someone right next to him. As you keep approaching, one of the other guards kind of takes a look over and is like, "State your business."
I point at the guard we have with us.
Yeah, did you guys lose anybody? Oh, you mean Martin? Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, he's gone. But Johnson's right here. Hi.
His intestines are just falling out of his stomach.
No, he's just got like so many bandages from his leg up to his stomach. Just so many. And the guy's just like, "Mind if we come in?" And he kind of just motions. So you all head into basically Fort Lordau.
Okay.
And it's a wooden fort. And once you enter
Damn it, my only weakness.
once you enter, it seems to be backed.
If only I was a fire mage.
I know! Torches! Ah!
I'm gonna learn fireball now.
I use my mind powers, and a fireball just comes out of nowhere.
I use my sorcerer powers to forget my ice spells, and all of a sudden, all fire.
It's just
for no
fire
reason.
dagger for no reason. You throw ice knife, and it's just like fire in midair. It just blows up. A wall.
I don't understand why the sorcerer or the bard can just go, "Oh, I forgot this spell, but I got this one now."
It's just like, I went to bed, and then I thought of this cool spell that allows me to use my hands, but from far away.
You know, I went to bed and knowing Cone of Cold and woke up knowing Fireball. I don't know how that works.
It was some crazy weed, man.
I don't know what they gave me, what was in that drink they gave me, but Jesus.
That driftweed, man. But they kind of let you in, and you're greeted basically by a very small standard fort. A lot of the walls are kind of backed by dirt on either end. So
Okay.
there's like a dirt kind of mound behind it that they kind of walk up to stand behind, and then there's some at the foundation, kind of just to keep things steady. There's barracks. There's what looks to be like a type of field kitchen where they probably go and cook up stuff. There's a command outpost, probably a place where they have meetings. And then there are these small little outcroppings, presumably where the guards patrol that perimeter. And as you enter, you're kind of greeted by Johnson, who's kind of hobbling along because he's had his leg and intestines torn through by a knife.
Fun.
What can I do you for? Yeah. Can anyone tell me what happened here?
Why
Yeah.
are you walking? You're not bright, are you?
No. I'm a hard ass. Apparently.
So stupid.
They've been telling me to rest all day, and I can't sit down because this place is boring the hell out of me.
Then let the boredom take you over and go to sleep.
I'm gonna roll a circumstance die because I remember something. Excuse me. Where the hell is Johnson? fuck, she's back. And he's just trying to hobble away. Get back here!
Now I'm gonna roll high or low to see if I grab him. So low, I'm gonna grab him. High, I won't. Low, I grab him by the cuff.
No, let me go.
I'm gonna roll my athletics, I'm assuming.
Yeah, and I have to roll disadvantage because he only has one leg.
I'm back.
So 10. Thank you.
A 5. Just a 5.
I have a -1 to mine.
He rolled a 3. He's like, hold him there for me. And then she basically kind of bids you a thank you and then just drags him away.
What'd I miss?
The guy who was injured was trying to walk around, and I yelled at him.
And then the nurse found him and dragged him away because she's really upset that he might tear open his wound again. And then, what was it called?
Okay, we'll give it to you later. Go play.
It's like, oh, he's not a bright one.
Sorry, the little one.
Yeah, 2 of our guys kind of got ambushed by what they say is one guy. Not sure how they got cut up by one rando, but if anyone,
I don't know. He didn't seem to put up much of a fight.
That doesn't seem like it. It seems like whatever came through, these 2 were probably screwing off again. So I guess it's a hard lesson indeed. Poor Johnson's so mad
Expensive
about it, he
lesson.
won't sit down. Let me go!
An expensive lesson.
Very expensive lesson. Costly, in fact. That's, well, since the armor's fitted, that's armor we have to refit. We had to get a bunch of guys to go drag his dead ass over here and... Any information for me? You seem like the description of people who he says you dragged him out of fire or hell or death. He kind of just spouted a bunch of nonsense. I think he lost too much blood.
I mean, I saved him and used my medicine on him.
Well, you have my gratitudes. Any idea of where these guys came from, though?
No, I just know that they're most likely a group.
A group? He only described one guy.
You mean the ones who did this to them?
Yeah, he only described one guy. Is there more?
Yeah.
Yes, I did misspeak, chat. I'm sorry.
What?
I said they instead of he, like an idiot. But, so you say there's a group. John's going to affirm your statement. He's like, yeah, it was a group of, it seemed to be 4. They were kind of waiting for us west of here, but we didn't quite get a beat on where they went. We were kind of just dropping by to basically get some evidence for this man. Sup. And, yeah. Not 100% sure where to go from here other than try to track them before the sun drops behind the mountains again. Well, if you do find out where they've gone, I can pay you a hefty reward for this information.
Oh, yeah.
That caught someone's ears.
Well, we best be figuring this out.
Indeed. This is the first time we've lost someone by here. Ever, really. There's nothing out here. We're supposed to be by because of the incident at the dig site a couple of years ago, but ever since then it's been quite quiet out here.
What
Dig
happened at
site.
the dig site?
Yeah, I was just gonna.
They were supposed to be mining a bunch of materials for the capital and other surrounding cities, and there was a cave-in. A bunch of people started running out, screaming tales of monsters and whatnot. But when we sent people in there, there's nothing in there at all.
Mind if we take a look?
Absolutely.
That's what I was thinking, but of course
We sent people multiple times. We haven't really found signs of much other than possibly a bear. But
I start cackling,
one of the hunters.
thinking of the bear we murdered in cold blood. Oh, look, a bear! Kill it!
Other than
It didn't even do anything. It was just
it
there.
was just there. It was just like it just died.
Everyone just jumped it.
Everyone's like, ah! Other than a bear, we haven't found much intel, so anything you bring back would be much obliged.
So
we're,
what
let's
time of day is it, Carl?
So you guys went out there in the morning, like around 10, 11. You probably were fighting at around 12. Got back around 12:31. Probably spent 15 minutes talking. Went all the way back, so it was probably 2, and then took a 30 minute. So it's probably around 2:30.
Okay. So I think we should take a short rest before we go.
All right.
Yeah, I definitely need to rest.
You need to rest?
I'm at 8.
Yeah.
What are you at?
12.
If anyone, you two seem a little bit worse for wear. If you guys need any assistance, you can just head to the medical bay. Only one taking up a room is Johnson.
Sounds like a good idea.
Is it free care?
Yeah. Is it free? Yeah. Is it free?
You're part of the military. It would be free for you.
Of course it would be. Yeah, you're right.
It was free for John too.
It's just
I'm gonna roll persuasion.
in my current state.
Okay, how are you attempting to persuade him?
I'm a child. I need help. I have no money.
Oh.
Like actually persuade him.
Actually, this wouldn't even be the person I'd be persuading. I'd have to persuade the people at the tent.
Oh, okay.
Realistically, they're the ones who are gonna look at me.
I know it's free for military personnel, but I think they can run a discounted rate in the tent.
Do I count if I'm here with my mommy? Deception.
Roll it.
I want to use this one.
What'd you roll?
That's a 9 total. Did I actually beat him?
It's a match.
Nice. I gotcha.
I don't think we charge relatives here.
Yay! Performance. That's much better. That's a 19.
John's just not gonna dispute it. Jason's spaced out. He's just not gonna dispute it. Jason's just like, I'm not paying for this. Jason's like, I want no part of this. The second I take part of this, someone asks me to pay. I'm alright. I have money, not enough money.
Can I persuade them to not believe it?
You can try, yeah. You have to be his deception.
Yeah. Oh,
Nope.
Frickin' A. Wait.
That's a 7.
Yeah.
I got a 9.
Oh, you're right.
Anyway, I'm gonna take it everyone just takes a rest in the medical bay.
Yes.
Yes, I'm gonna roll 2 of my hit dice.
Alright.
In order for me to get
I'm gonna roll a 3rd.
I was gonna say add a d12 to whatever you roll.
Okay, well then I will take that instead. That's still garbage. But I'm not full health, but I'm much better off.
Do I get different
You
each time we play, or
you have
or
your
I
hit
got-
dice are d8s.
I think I only have
you
one
have
left.
4 d8.
We went through a long rest since you used that, so you've got
Oh.
4.
You
again.
got 4 again.
Oh, if you go
If
for
you-
a long rest,
yeah,
they
if you
come
go-
back.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So You can roll up to 4 of them because you're level 4.
And then you throw a D12 on top
one's
of whatever.
That's an 8.
Plus a 3, so that's an 11. So 19. Plus you get a D12 on top of that for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, the medicine.
Medical staff.
So yeah, you're full health.
And Kells didn't get hit, so I don't have to worry about him. But let me write his.
Yeah, because he's a terrible tank.
He is a terrible thing. He just never gets hit.
No, he never gets targeted. Being a tank that doesn't get hit is good. Being a tank that doesn't pull the aggro is bad.
Yep.
There is a difference.
He never runs into combat. He's just like, we're gonna do this all Solid Snake. Like, wait, I'm the fighter.
Wait, I'm the one with the armor and the health.
Yep.
I'm letting the 12-year-old take the shots. Fucking Christ. I just wish I got my at least something back other than health for a short rest.
All right. Yeah, I wish that the what was it called? I wish the spells worked that way. So you guys basically kind of head out of the fort, and
Yep.
then you start to head. I believe, if I'm correct, northward. But I'm gonna see which. I'm gonna see which cave system this is.
That we're going to?
Yeah, because there's two. There's one that's actually abandoned, and then there's one that's actually active to a degree. So you are actually going to head from Camp Lordau. You're going to head back southwest and then northwest to try and reach the abandoned dig site.
Southwest and northwest.
Yep. And as you're starting to leave Camp Lordau, you kind of say your goodbyes to Jason, unless someone wants to bring them along. Does anyone want to bring Jason along for the ride?
Who's Jason?
The guy that you just took to Camp Lordau to confirm your story.
I mean, sure, the more the merrier. Maybe this warrior will actually do something.
Maybe it'll actually do something.
Maybe we'll be able to swap him for John.
Who is in favor of Jason? Anyone in favor?
I already said I'm all for it.
Ow! I'm fine with it. Ow, ow, ow.
Is anyone gonna ask him?
This is not my responsibility.
We could use more soldiers.
Just to check the dig site?
We don't know what's going on there. Really, in reality, we don't. And what could have been back when is probably not now. Not with everything that's going on.
Fair enough, I guess. Let me see if
I mean, I could do everything by myself, of course, but.
Are we on any elevated surface right now?
Not quite yet, no. I mean...
I trip her.
What do I roll to stay up?
And that's cocked. It's versus. I'm attacking you, so it's versus your AC,
Yep.
which is 15. You don't roll.
Oh, I don't roll? Okay.
Yeah, you just have a 15. I have to beat that.
Alright, I'm gonna...
That's cocked again. That was almost a 19. That's a nat 20.
Jesus. What do I fall on my face?
You have been literally taekwondo sweeped. You don't take any damage, but you are not prone.
What the hell was that for?
Well, you said you could do anything by yourself.
I said I could do this all by myself.
You say that about everything.
Doesn't mean you need to trip me.
I mean, I guess she kind of does.
Who asked you?
It's not like this is new information, says John.
Again, you guys are hopeless.
And yet you're the one on the ground.
Shut up.
So basically, what just happened there was I rolled, and it got cocked on a 14. And I'm like, damn it, I would have got it. Then I rolled again, and it got cocked on a 19. I'm like, god damn it. And then I rolled the third time, and it's like, nat 20. And it's like, what the fuck?
Can you roll persuasion?
Me?
Do you want to roll persuasion on Jason to come?
Sure.
Because
That is a 24.
okay, because John just rolled a nat 1. So he's gonna say, but at the same time, I mean, if it's empty, and since you beat Jason,
There might be a bear there.
didn't we kill the last one though?
I stab him in the ribs with my claw.
Ow! Oh, okay. You did run away from the last one. Yes, we could use the extra help. She's scared of bears.
Performance. I'm absolutely terrified of bears. Nat 20. So the performance is a +4, so 24.
I guess I shouldn't leave a kid on their own, I guess. Alright.
Guess I shouldn't leave the kid on her own. She's got 2 grown people with her, but she's on her own.
Guess the kid needs extra help, I guess. And he kind of just walks out and he just grabs a shield and a sword.
I like this die. This die is wonderful. It is so good.
You guys begin to head toward. Excuse me?
I should probably stop using it.
Now I have to actually pull out the Big Daddy stuff. Alright.
Big Daddy?
The Big Daddy stuff.
In that case, I'm going to have to pull out my Big Daddy stuff too. Excuse me.
Sure. I'm still going to be checking
Oh, dear.
something.
Oh.
What did you get? Okay, that's not bad.
I got my Big Daddy dice.
Oh, you got the Big Daddy dice?
Is that a 20?
No, this is a D30.
That's not fair.
Alright, that's.
Are we ready for this, Barris?
Is that a D30?
Yes.
Why?
Because 26, that's why. Feel how heavy this thing is.
You get 3 enemies. Good job.
Off of a D30, I think that's pretty damn good.
Woo!
Nat 30.
Nat 30. So let's just minus 3 enemies and we'll call that a day.
I got a nat 30.
Sounds good.
Minus 3 enemies.
Thank you.
alright. So I'm gonna roll for 5 things. Alright, let me try something.
The little one's excited tonight.
No, wait, that's wrong. Okay.
What?
Nothing.
What?
When you're doing that thing, just
Oh, right.
when it skipped and whatnot, and
Order.
it looks silly. Oh, look at that! Like a spin at
So
the top.
you begin to travel
Can't believe
through
it
this
was nat
forest.
Too bad you can't do that on your dice.
All right.
With the nat 20 or something.
You begin.
Yeah, that's what you get generally. Nat 1.
Oh boy. So the group begins to kind of travel through this forest.
Are you okay? Sounded like something almost came up there. That was
We
terrible.
don't talk about these things at the table.
Yeah, that was a terrible noise. That made me uncomfortable.
Mommy, I'm gonna go home.
That's yeah.
Oh god. Okay. Whew.
So you guys begin to walk through the forest, and as you continue to walk from Fort Lordale backwards and begin to take the northern west route, you begin to notice something kind of eerie.
Okay.
Dear Lord.
And eerie as in it goes from being lush forest, and then it slowly gets more sparse, and then it starts to become dry. So there's
Was this forest supposed to become a desert?
there's still foliage on the ground, but some of the trees are kind of dead.
Oh.
Some of them are normal trees, but they seem to be growing in awkward angles. That's just about it.
Is there something I can roll to see what might have caused this?
That would be either nature or arcana.
I think they're both the same for me. Let me check. Yeah, they're both the same. So I'll just go with Arcana because I'm the magic person. That's a 17, Jim.
All right. Well, I actually have to pull up something for you now. So I'm using a table to manage success. So, all right. Player gains what they seek within reason. Dope. You believe that this might be due to some type of presence, either the presence of some type of creature, or
Does it feel necrotic in some way? Since I'm familiar with that type of spells, I figured that would be something that I would be able to gauge.
you gain a pinch of it, not exactly from here.
Okay.
So you feel it in the air, but you don't find that it's sourced to be here.
Well, I wasn't asking that. I was seeing if the reason the trees were gnarled was from necrotic reasons.
If that's the case, yes.
Okay. I don't have detect magic, so I can't sense magic.
I do have to interrupt this game for a sad message. The drummer from Rush passed away.
We're here for fun.
I know. I just had.
We're here for fun. Why? Why you do this?
I just feel there might be some fans out there who like Rush, and that I just got a notification that it happened.
One moment of silence. Also, no cell phones at the table.
I'm not sure they can hear you.
No cell phones at the table.
I'm kidding. We need calculators.
And Olivia's sheet, because it's she's.
I mean, granted, theoretically, actually, now that I say that I have my phone, I think I can make this a little bit easier by just having two documents open at once and stare at them.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that. I forgot I can access docs from my phone.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, it just popped up in a notification, so.
I think John's gonna roll and investigate and fail, and Jason's gonna roll and investigate, and let's see if that actually makes something.
Oh, investigate?
Yeah. They're kind of just taking an interest
19.
in this area. Okay, 19. As you're investigating,
I'm gonna let this die cool down. I like that die, but that's rolling really well. Let's use one of the other ones.
As you begin to investigate some of the surrounding area, and you notice this one tree.
Okay.
That seems a bit out of place. It seems a little strange. Like the bark seems to be kind of peeling off at an odd angle. Is you just take a piece of the bark?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
And
dear.
as
I
Am
don't
I
know
rolling
if that's
a
a
con
good
save
idea.
now?
no, you are not rolling a con save. Let me see something.
My mask functions as a gas mask. I just want to make sure everyone's... No, I'm kidding.
No. You basically, as you do that, you see like the side of you see the bark toward the upper half. Separate.
I have just realized what I have done.
And then as that happens, I need you to roll a dex saving throw. And then I have to roll one for John.
Jeez.
So 17.
Alright. Let's roll for John. Poor John. Wait, actually John has dexed. He just takes disadvantage to this roll. Poor John. Poor John. Poor John. Good thing you have dex, buddy. It saved you.
I have Dex too.
Jason does not have dex, but he is. Oh wait, he's also has to
Olivia
roll this at
does.
disadvantage. Jason is also safe, and you watch as like the three of everyone kind of back up as the tree seems to sprout arms in attempt to claw at everybody. I
Oh
need
my
everyone to
gosh.
roll initiative now.
Oh, wonderful.
That would be a 19.
5 and 3, 8.
What'd you get?
8.
8? Yeah. Alright. Is that total with the
Yeah.
dexterity? Alright. Let's roll for. Alright. John Kills is actually doing pretty good. He's got. And Jason. Jason's not doing too bad. And what'd you get?
19.
19. Alright.
Double mine.
More.
No, actually, yeah. I'm thinking 8 and 8 is 16. Not 19. I just flipped the.
No, that's not how initiative works. Hold on, I screwed that up. I just remembered that I didn't.
So I'm assuming this thing's not very fast.
I don't think so. No, it's just I counted it as a swarm, and if I'd done that, that would have really sucked. Wait a minute. Actually, I might have to do these to a different degree, because I just read its stats, and this is going to be really funny. Alright. And, roll me a D100.
Oh, Jesus Christ. 36.
Okay, this sucks, because the tree now goes first. Damn it, tree.
Wait,
Why?
was that-
Did we get
You tied.
tied? Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't this a 100?
The tree is angry.
You weren't rolling, but you would roll that plus D10.
Oh, okay.
The tree is angry that you dodged it. And
I'm angry that it swiped.
And it's going to try to go for you.
For me, fuck you.
Yep. With, does a, what's this? Does a 22 hit you?
Fuck off.
It's the tree, man. You take 5 damage. 5 piercing damage.
What's the
5 piercing?
difference?
5 piercing damage.
What's the difference?
Some people are resistant to piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning.
I am
Ah,
not.
gotcha.
Yeah. And that is its turn. It is now your turn.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay. I am going to back the fuck away.
Yep.
I'll take the opportunity attack.
Alright, it's going to try and claw at you to keep you from leaving. I'm going
Does
to...
it have Sentinel?
Hmm?
Does it have Sentinel?
What? No, it's just going to try and claw at you.
Okay.
He's going to be like, get over here. And then he tries to rake his claw at you, and he just goes right over your head. He's anticipating you higher up, but you stepped backwards and down a bit.
Gotcha.
So it's just like, ah, dang it, mangy kids.
Okay, I'm backing up my full 30 feet. And then I am using my last level 2 spell slot to cast Life Siphon.
Life siphon.
Yes.
So
it's an attack roll.
all right.
So. And you know what? I'll use my last sorcery point to twin spell it.
All right.
So nope, that one's on cooldown.
Is that a save or?
No, it's an attack.
Okay. Roll it.
So you got to be kidding me.
What'd you get?
Both 7s plus 6, so 13.
I think I screwed something up. You said 13?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that hits because I forgot to write his AC down.
Okay, so both of them hit. So that's 6 d8s.
Oh boy.
Okay. How do you want to end this thing? Because I don't even think you really need to roll. just tell me when you hit 20.
I'm stealing yours.
Just tell me when you hit 20.
Okay, let's see if I can do. I'm gonna roll these, and they're all gonna be 1.
If that happens, it's gonna be a sad day.
So here. So I've got 6 dice.
Yep.
Okay, so I just barely made 20. I got 23.
All right. How do you want to end this tree's life?
So I am full health now because I absorbed half that.
Nice.
So how do you want this tree to die?
So as I'm
Clone.
draining the life points from it, or the life essence from it, it starts to crack and go, and then shrapnels.
It's like, boom, and it explodes, and does 1 damage to his friends. So each of his friends take 1 damage. Sweet. All right. It is now. Who's next in the turn
Me?
order?
Or did John probably got better than me?
Yet another tree.
Oh.
This tree is going to go for Olivia this time.
Wonderful.
I'm going to assume a 12 does not hit you.
Oh, ow.
12 no.
No.
12 does not hit
And
her.
this tree misses. We're going to continue to go down the order. This one's going to go for John. And that doesn't hit John at all. Like, the tree's just like, and it just scratches his armor, and he just looks down like, and he just shakes his head, is like, no. And he's going to grab his longsword, and he's going to try and crack this tree in the face. And that definitely hits, so we're going to roll damage for good old John. John kills.
John kills.
And I believe that is an 11.
11 damage.
And he is basically chopped an arm off of this tree. He is basically, John Kells has taken his longsword, unsheathed it, and basically gone around and chopped an arm off of this tree. Continuing down the order, we've got Jason. Jason's going to go down with his tree, and he's going to be like, not today, with a nat 20.
Dude, not today. Seriously.
Jason's just like, get out of my face, swine! And he just pimp slaps, he basically just takes his short sword and basically like quick draws it and cuts across this tree. I've got to roll damage.
I'm glad we brought you.
I'm gonna roll damage for this man. He is attacking 5. That's 2, 4. What is 4 plus 3 is 7. And basically, as he draws his short sword, he basically like decapitates the tree, just immediately.
Okay.
And then he makes a move toward the next tree. I can
So
take this
these
out
are
of turn
like
order.
look like humans? Human-like? They've got arms, but I mean, I didn't expect.
Are they humanoid or more monstrous?
They're more monstrous. They're
Okay.
sort of humanoid, but not exactly.
When you say
Okay.
decapitated, it just makes me think that there's a.
There's a head, but body's weird. So he basically just is like, take this, and then just like lops the face off, and just.
Okay.
All right.
So how many are dead?
2.
2.
2 out of 5.
You guys are slacking. Took 2 of you to take down 1?
No,
No.
actually, one went after one. The other just killed his in one shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
and it was.
in that case, John, you're slacking.
It was Jason. So
John
we're
was
glad
just
we
like,
took it.
oh, chink, and he almost kills it, but doesn't quite get it done. The other dude's like, and then dies, and he's just like,
Whereas I'm like,
all right.
God.
It is now Olivia's turn.
Okay.
You gonna try that new hand crossbow?
Yeah, because I only. That's.
So you might want to try to use your bonus action to hide first.
Okay.
That way you can get sneak attack. Actually, how many? There was 3, right?
There's 3 left. Yes.
3 left. Okay. So is only one of them in combat with someone?
So they all kind of came out
Okay.
to try and get one of you. So there's one in front of John.
That one's almost dead.
There was one in front of Jason. There was one in front of Sasha. There's one in front of you, and there's just another one trying to kind of get his way in.
Okay. So she's in combat with one of them?
Yes.
Okay. So if you want to get your sneak attack, you're going to have to run away. Let him try to swipe at you. And then you're going to have to try to hide. Is there any place to hide?
So the way that the clearing went, it was basically there was forest. It was kind of getting sparse. So there's a little bit of cover behind, and then out to the sides there's some cover. So basically, I would be drawing basically like
How big are these tree things?
they're roughly medium.
So she wouldn't be able to hide behind one?
You'd be able to hide probably behind
there's
one
probably
of
no
the trees
point.
they came from, but you wouldn't be able to hide behind it.
Okay. So, yeah, you'd have to run away. You'd have to let it attack you. Then you'd use your bonus action to hide. And then hopefully that you do well enough where you can take one out.
Is that really plausible though?
I mean, he'll get a chance to attack you, so you might take damage.
Okay. No, I'm full health, so I might as well.
All right. Opportunity attack.
So she's got a shield, so she does have 17 AC.
No, I got it. Who do I have to highlight? All right. As you basically kind of decide to kind of disengage from him,
Okay.
and you kind of go behind John so that you don't get the opportunity attack for the other one, and then kind of go for that forest line. Because that's all within, because you're kind of within a 15-foot space of where there's not
Okay.
really any cover and the rest is fine. And as you do that, the other one goes to swipe at you, but instead of hitting John, he hits his friend in the mouth with a claw attack. And I'm just going to roll a die for this. And he immediately kind of like rends his friend's face to the degree that sap starts pouring out, and then it falls over dead.
Seriously, John, you needed help from the enemy to kill the enemy?
You stole my kill! Alright. So, if that's the case, you're gone. And you're left
So now
with-
you're going to roll your stealth.
Okay. Which is a +5.
Yes. So 13.
Alright.
So she rolled her stealth, which is a 13, and then you're gonna want to pot shot someone.
To attack?
So you're attacking. Which one are you attacking? The one that swiped at you, or the other one?
The one that's kind of lingering around.
Oh, jeez.
We don't even know if you're stealthed. We'll know if you hit.
Okay, well, all I know is Olivia is very frustrated when things hit her, so she's gonna attack that one.
Okay, it didn't actually hit you, but
go after me, whatever.
okay. So before you roll, does it see her? Okay, so you have advantage on this.
So I can do 2?
Yep, you roll 2 d20s and take the higher. So 17, so that's gonna hit. And then go. Jesus Christ.
Go!
So the crossbow is 1d6.
Yep.
Hand crossbow is 1d6, I think.
I thought it was 1d8. Let me double check.
I think.
Just sit, go!
Go.
Let me double check because I think that is correct. But
The light crossbow is 1d8, and then the heavy crossbow is 1d10.
Yeah, but I don't
So-
have
hand
both. I only have
crossbow
one.
is 1d6, yes.
Yeah. So 1d6 is the damage, plus your sneak attack. You get 1d6. Is it per level?
I think there are certain levels where you get it.
Okay. So I know she's got at least
I can,
2 on her sneak attack.
Yeah.
Can you check to
I'm
see?
going to see if I get 3 because I know
Yeah.
you had 2.
Do
at
I
this
have
level.
to check?
I don't. We didn't check when you
have,
leveled up.
At level 4 you have 2d6.
4.
At level 4 you have 2d6.
2d6. Okay. So this is your damage.
Oh, okay. I actually wrote 2d6.
Yeah, but we
It
didn't
didn't
check.
change.
We didn't check if it went up when you leveled.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It only
So-
goes up next level.
Oh, okay.
So you have that's your damage for your crossbow. 13 damage.
All right. And you basically catch it in the eye with one of your crossbow bolts. It is
So
not
can you go
looking
help
too
her?
happy about that. It is
So-
not looking too happy about that at all. And now we're
Chloe!
back up the order.
Back up the order.
This way.
Yep. So mine is dead, so I go first. So I am going to then move 30 feet away from my full movement as far away from both as I can.
So since you were basically in and off to the right, are you going forward?
Whichever way is directly away from them.
Forward.
That's where I'm going.
All right.
I'm getting as much distance between both of them as possible.
All right. So
And
you
then I-
basically go off into the woods off to the right.
Perfect. I'm gonna shoot a frostbolt at the one she just shot with an arrow.
All right. Roll to hit.
No. That's an 11.
All right.
Unless he's got really low ACs.
And as you basically throw your bolt to hit it, it keeps going, and then one of the twigs that is in between you and him catches the side of it and it deflects. All right. Now we're going back down the order. Who is next? I think. This one's next. The one that she shot is Bill.
Oh, wait. Add 1 more damage to that guy because it's a +1.
Add one more.
Oh, we didn't even add her dex to the roll. I didn't add the dex to the roll, so that would have
Wait.
for her crossbow damage.
Oh yeah.
I didn't add that, and I didn't add the +1.
So what's that total with the dex and the +1?
So,
Just that number.
so that would have been a 17 total.
Alright. Not looking too happy.
So,
Not looking too happy at all. It's kind of.
Sorry, I'm not. I don't get to add my stats yet, so I forget it when I.
That's all right. It is still.
I don't
up,
get to do
but
that
it's-
until level 6.
It's kind of made a bit of a screeching sound and almost blew out John's eardrums. All right, this thing is really, really,
John's
really.
not having a good time of it.
This thing is really mad. So it is now going to just attack what's in front of him, which is John. John is about to get smacked.
Did John actually take damage for
Yeah,
once?
John's taking damage. John is about to get smacked with.
1 damage.
Let me see. He's taking 3 damage.
That's less than I took. Stop being a bitch, John.
I rolled a 1.
Stop being a bitch, John.
John's getting just scratched. Like, the thing
Ow.
tries to claw at
Ow.
him. He's just like, ow, stop that. What did I do to you? It's all her fault. Alright, and now who's next? The next person is John. He's like, ow, quit. And then John basically just pimp slaps him with the sword. So, alright. And then John basically just takes the flowers and is like, ow, stop! And then he cracks it across the face, and then its face just indents, and then it just falls over and dies.
Olivia's pissed that he took her kill. John might be next. Who knows?
And John's going to move toward number 4.
Okay.
Alright, it is now Jason's turn, and Jason is also going to move towards number 4, and he's going to draw his sword. That is 12, so that hits. And Jason's going to roll. Jason does literally 4 damage. And this thing is pretty mad at Jason. And it is now, of course, Olivia's turn.
Okay. Olivia is going to try to hide behind the tree again
Okay, Olivia's hiding behind
with her nat 20. It can't be the dice at this point.
No.
Look, I want you to look.
No.
I want you to look. It's hidden right there behind the.
Yeah, no, it's 20.
That's
Ah.
a legitimate 20.
So she's then gonna attack. So it is your turn. I just rolled your stealth for you. You got a nat 20 on your own dice.
Alright.
So you roll for your attack with advantage. That is a 22 again.
Alright.
So that's another sneak attack damage.
roll damage.
Here's your sneak attack.
Actually, do I even need to make her roll damage
Yes.
at this point? Alright, roll it.
That's 15 before modifiers.
Alright.
So
What
that's
modifiers?
You add your dex bonus
Yeah.
and your +1.
Gotcha.
So that ends up being 19.
So how you want to end this man's career?
Man's a tree.
How
John,
you want to end this shrub's career?
well, John also.
Well,
John,
this is just like
John also stole your kill.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
So
this,
was this directed at the tree or John for stealing your kill?
no, this is directed at the tree.
Okay, just making sure.
I am so good with this because every year we cut down the talon tree in Lithicos.
You're just like, I'm not missing this time. Bang.
Like,
And-
and those trees are a lot worse than this.
This tree's a lot worse. And you watch as the bolt kind of twirls through the air and goes straight through the back, rips a hole through. The tree splits in half and falls over.
The talon tree of Lithicos has what do you call it? Sap that burns you. It's acidy sap that burns you. Yeah. Burns holes in your skin. It's like
Remember acid trees.
like oh,
Go.
and you cut them down, and we cut them down for our holiday season.
Remember acid trees.
Thanks. Thanks.
Note: GM will remember this, comma. I had to put 3 exclamation points. So I remember the acid tree. But, alas, these trees have been felled. You are now praised as great lumberjacks.
And warriors.
And then Jason is just like, what the hell is that? What the hell was that?
Told you we needed some help.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Not really, but we did.
Why in the world are there some type of weird living trees trying to kill us in our forest?
There's some necrotic presence here.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Should we get more people for this?
I don't know.
At this point, I think we should at least rest, because I am spent.
I haven't lost anything, have I?
Well, you lost 2 crossbow bolts. So
No, but I haven't lost any health.
So,
Because I was.
By this time,
so how long did it take us to get here?
2:30. You probably spent.
Well,
like-
3:30 because we took a short rest
I know.
before we left.
So 2:30 goes into 3:30. You probably traveled for an hour, so it's about 4:30 in the evening.
Speaking of rest, maybe this is a good time for us to take a break.
Yes, yes, indeed.
So, with that, we will take a
The
half-hour break.
Characters will take a break, and we'll take a break.
Yep, we'll take a half-hour break. We're going to grab something to eat real quick, and we will be back in about a half hour. See you guys then.
We'll be back after these messages.
From Deplorable Dan's Crossbow Shop, held in the great city of Alvinloft.
Not sponsored by Dan's
Avonloft.
Crossbow Shop.
Avonloft.
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 Same thing.
Hey, and welcome back.
Welcome back to our table.
Welcome back to the stream. This video entertainment is sponsored by Nirvaka Stilettos. If you can stand, you can fight, and if you can't stand, well, you should probably be dead. And that's the theme we're going with today. Now, last time we left off, we all took a good old break down on country yonder
Yeah.
in the middle of nowhere.
So, were
No
we actually
camp.
taking a long rest here, or what?
That's the thing I wanted to get from you guys. Are you guys taking a long rest or short rest?
I mean, if we
Well,
can.
a short rest isn't going to help.
I know,
help me in any
but
capacity.
I'm just trying to.
That means I
get
get 4 dice back?
on long rest. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm up for it. Because I'm full health.
Is it starting
so-
to get nighttime?
The last time we checked, it was about 4:30.
Okay. I don't know what season it is. Does it get dark early or?
I'm gonna say it's autumn, so probably starting to. Yeah.
Okay. So starting to get dark now. This is probably a good
Then
time.
again, at the same time, we also have to factor in the hill. You're basically by a hill, so it's darker on this side anyway. That you're by like a mountain range.
Are we like afraid to
You can't see in the dark.
be? No, but are we afraid to be out here after that and that what we just encountered?
Yeah, that's the issue. So if we're gonna take a rest, we would probably want to go back, take a rest, then come back out here. And there'll probably be more, but it'll be safer than just going in because I've got nothing left I can do. Holy crap.
And John Kells finally got one scratch.
Oh, jeez.
Not like
Woohoo! Did he lose 1 health?
he lost 3 health. But John Kells hasn't really done much. but
No.
Expend arrows.
Where is that
I
irrelevant
forgot he
dice?
expended arrows. I think he
never.
has, like,
Or
30
dice, sorry.
useless.
Although apparently when I got the thing, the guy at the counter is like, "Yeah, I have one of these when I run games, and I usually roll this thing instead of a D20, and it gives me like a 30% increase on the rolls. And I just don't tell the players. And I'm like, Cool. You're a dick.
Bruh, you got a D100. Why?
Right?
He has a D100.
But the difference between that and this and the D100 is 2 dice hit. This, 1 die hits.
Yeah.
So it's people are going to notice it less.
So he's just a douche.
Yeah, exactly.
He just keeps rolling a 15.
Yeah, I've rolled a 15 the last like 4 times in a row.
I rolled a nat
So-
30.
We're going to roll random encounters. I haven't actually rolled that in a long time.
Okay, so are we decided? Are we going back, taking a long rest, and coming out?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what does John and what's his face think?
They don't think it's a bad idea, considering if everybody's all beaten up and we go.
I'm
there-
full health. It's just I have no spells.
Yeah. Well, John's not a healer, and Jason isn't either, so I guess they think it'd be best if you guys kind of went over. At least someone has something they can do. Because Jason's got his stuff, and John, I think, is out of extra stuff that he can hand out.
So yeah.
So someone should still stay behind?
No.
No, okay. We said go over. I didn't.
All right. So we're going back.
That's a short
We're
one.
taking our rest. I'm getting my shit back, unless something attacks us at the fort in the middle of the night. Is anything happening to us on the way there?
That's what I'm trying to determine.
God damn it.
Cause,
Why did you say anything?
Because I know Barrison, he was gonna do it regardless.
Yeah, because I usually... This whole session, I've only done good random encounters, and the rest have been all faction moves. So, this is the only one. So, I have to roll... Actually, I actually know what I just rolled, so let me just go back to my list. Because there's a list of stuff that can be going on, and I put them all in a document.
Huh.
So, if I go back to my table, I can figure out what happens. And then I get to make...
That was one hell of a flinch.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were gonna poke my eyes
That's
out.
awesome. All right.
Am I that violent? Do I need to seek help or something? I went... Wow.
All right. So you guys start to make your way back.
I go to
the-
poke you. I thought you were going to gouge out my eyes.
I said poke
Oh,
my eyes
you're
out.
proficient in
Yeah,
that.
same thing.
You guys are starting to make your way back toward the camp.
Okay.
Okay.
Kind of all cautious, like more than before. I'm going to need everyone's passive perceptions.
10.
Oh.
I believe you aren't proficient in perception, right? You would be 11, I think.
Where is it?
Perception.
Oh, perception wisdom?
It's based off of wisdom, yes.
Passive perception.
What's your bonus?
It says 9.
That's wrong. It's going to be 11.
And why is that?
Because that math was done wrong.
So my
Yeah, that's
passive
correct.
perception is
11.
All right. Would anyone like to make a perception roll?
Nat 20,
Jesus.
and I have a +0 to wisdom,
I only have a 1. But, you know.
so 13.
All right. So you're kind of walking along, and how's the pecking order going, by the way, for this?
I'm forcing John in front, and I'll be right behind John.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm following this time because
Alright.
I led last time.
As you're going, you are walking, and you notice, like, some of the leaves are not the right shade. Like, they're supposed to be green, they're yellow. Like, they're autumn colors, but there's no autumn colors around you at the moment. So it doesn't make any sense to you that some of them would be here. So as like you notice that John like stops short at these leaves, and then you basically get everybody to stop, and then John just kind of like takes a pebble and throws it in the middle, and then the whole thing collapses.
Damn.
I look down the hole.
It is a spiked pitfall trap.
Spike what?
It's a pitfall with spikes at the
Oh,
bottom.
pitfall. Okay.
Yep.
I think you said pit bull. I'm like, what?
Yes, it's a bunch of dogs down there that have spikes coming out of them.
Oh, actually, that's better. Roll initiative.
No!
Nat 20!
Oh, jeez.
I just wasted a nat 20 for initiative.
That doesn't exist.
Oh! Oh, man.
Well, I guess we got to do this now. I jumped down the pit for the dogs.
No. So you guys avoid an array of spike pitfall traps. Like, there's about 4 of them that you guys kind of weave your way through since you two are leading. That nat 20 kind of gives you an indication of what to look for.
Okay.
So you guys kind of get through those. You follow the way back to camp, and I'm going to presume everyone takes a long rest unless they need some other business that needs to be handled here.
Yeah, I won't get anything from a short rest. And she's full health, so neither will she.
All right.
And John's down 3 HP. If he needs a rest, I will kill him.
He's dying, man.
Like, I will literally kill him.
He needs so much help.
I might not have my spell slots, but I have 6 goddamn cantrips, 5 of which are attack spells.
At this point, you're in a camp, so does anyone need to take watch, or do you guys feel safer taking watch?
I'm not taking a watch.
Yeah. I'm just gonna assume everybody goes to sleep because there's no reason for anyone not to go to sleep unless they're suffering points of exhaustion. So
I got my spell slots back. Thank you.
you got your spell slots back. How'd you do that, please?
I don't know, George. I don't remember the name that goes with Cletus, but
I don't know. I don't remember either. I just remember Boomhauer down the road. So 8 hours later, we're gonna assume you get there about 6. So what time did you guys wake up?
8 in the morning.
Is it?
well, that'd be a 14-hour rest.
Yeah. So
I can handle. We can probably do a 10-hour without
Yeah.
any issue.
Yeah.
So 6, that'd be 4 in the morning.
Yeah. You guys wake up at 4 in the morning.
4 to 5.
It dark.
It dark.
It dark.
I'm going to the mess hall. Get my free food.
You're going to the mess hall at 4 in the morning. All right, let's see what they're doing right now. It's a base, so at least they've probably got something out.
They're usually up by 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning anyway.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, they are.
Wake up, Private!
Wake up, you steaming sack of shit!
No, that's over there. I point at the outhouse.
All right, you wake up and you kind of saunter over to the mess hall, and let's see what's going on. And as you saunter to the mess hall, you kind of start to walk past the guys like, "Hey there, little lady, what are you doing over here in the mess hall? You lost?
Mommy told me it's time for breakfast.
Time for breakfast already? What did you roll?
I wasn't rolling
you
anything.
weren't actually rolling.
I was
Okay.
I was tossing the dice.
Time for breakfast
Do you
already?
want me to roll deception?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Time for breakfast already?
Oh,
Isn't it a bit early for a kid like you to be up?
That's not what Mommy says. Bright and early, bird gets the worm.
Does
That is a 17.
Be that as it may, do you know where your mommy is right now?
I point at Olivia's tent.
He's gonna roll insight, and it's not gonna matter because you're not. Insight.
I need to point out I rolled an 11 on
He
the die.
rolled literally 7 plus 2.
Nice. He's got some decent charisma.
Yeah, he rolled a 7.
No, wait,
plus-
insight. Wisdom.
Yeah.
Insight's in.
Yeah,
Is
insight
insight?
is wisdom.
Yes, okay. So he's got decent wisdom.
Yeah. And then he's kind of gonna saunter off to Livy's tent.
And then I walk into the mess hall.
All right.
Who's coming into my tent?
The guy, because he's your kid's walking around. So you kind of walk over to the mess hall. You grab your tray. You're kind of just like, and then the chef's just like, what the hell?
Oh, Jesus.
What are you doing here?
It's breakfast time.
It's breakfast time.
Is breakfast time? Oh, I mean, we have eggs.
I'll take 10 of those.
10 eggs. You don't even. You're like half my size. How can you eat 10 eggs?
Because you're not giving me anything but eggs. You didn't offer sausage. I'd get 6 eggs if you offered sausage.
Well, let me see
I
if we
love
have
eggs
sausage.
from my head down to my legs.
I have 1 sausage. Is that enough?
I'll get 8 eggs and 1 sausage.
All right, 8
8.
eggs and 1 sausage. Alrighty. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And you get 8 eggs, 1 sausage, some toast. No, 8 eggs, 1 sausage, and grits with butter.
Nice.
Grits. I like grits.
Wasn't prepared for the grits, but we'll go for it.
Just walking out with all this food. Alright, we're gonna roll for something. He's just like, guy's just like, what the? Do you have a card for that? Or like,
It's on Mommy's tab.
Who's mommy?
I point over to Olivia's tent.
Oh, that's where he's going. Alright, you're free to go.
Freaking A.
They think she's a kid. What am I gonna do?
And I walk.
They genuinely think she's a kid with a mask. They just think she's a crazy kid playing pretend.
And then I go back to my tent.
And now I have to roll something.
Of course.
So the question is, do you want to roll a wisdom saving throw to wake up, or
Oh, her. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing to me?
experiments? Ha ha! This was the base the whole time. No. Yeah. Would you like to roll a wisdom save to wake up? 'Cause this guy fails at waking people up.
Wow.
Really badly.
Wow, that's a good roll. That's a 19, I believe.
Wisdom saving throw 1.
Yeah, so 19.
So something is poking you awake. How would you like to respond? Ma'am, is your? Do you have a child here?
No!
No. You don't have a child here.
No!
Then what the hell is that?
I don't know.
She has yet to open her eyes.
Give me 1 second. Walks over, and he's basically going to like maneuver you toward her tent.
Ask
And he's basically gonna come
Ask
back.
her what she is.
Hi, Mommy. I got breakfast like you told me to.
I didn't. No. Go away. No.
Okay, Mommy. I turn around and start to walk away.
Minus free breakfast.
Still not on my tab.
I told them it is.
Yeah, but that's you said that because you're trying to get your free.
They can't tell the difference right now. They're
They are just very confused.
very confused. You're telling me this ain't your child, man.
No,
You know whose
go
child
away.
this is?
She's
I'm gonna
not
roll.
a child.
I'm gonna roll something for. Okay, Jason's asleep. John's awake now. I was like, oh, what the hell? Sir, is this child with you? Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, I started walking away when she told me to go away.
Yeah, no, you're gone.
John doesn't. I mean, he doesn't need to see.
Sir, do you have your military ID on you?
Oh, but they knew I was military.
I see. I'll be back. And then he kind of walks away with the military ID.
Don't choose.
Did I just get John in trouble?
What, does he have somebody else's?
Oh, God. Okay.
Does he have somebody else's or something?
He's not. He's actually a spy, and we just inadvertently fucking found him.
So.
That would be wonderful.
God.
So. I don't know how I'm going to describe this. This is going to be very interesting. But you basically hear kind of the door fling open, and you hear someone yell to attention. And you're 10.
You're yelling me to attention?
Yes.
What? What?
And it looks like the fort commander's here.
What's going on?
And I have to roll for John.
Which means I'm pretty sure he outranks you.
And she's so no, you're the one away. It appears that a child is running around in my camp unattended.
She's not a child.
Do you have any proof of that now?
I just know she's not a child. She tried to kill me.
Can you get your 2 vagabond friends up?
I don't know how to wake them up.
I don't even know these guys. Who are they?
Soldier, do I need to report you up the chain command?
No.
Then wake your dumbass friends up.
Why are you being so rude?
I'm being so rude because I have this unaccounted child or person, or whatever the hell you want to call it, walking around getting lunch.
Breakfast, actually.
Running around getting breakfast around my base. Who knows? She could have walked around, grabbed one of the swords, and cut herself. I don't fucking know.
Jeez.
I've actually got like weapons on. Well, they're probably on my pack, but I've got
I'm
like
just assuming you literally left your stuff, got food,
that's
and
fair.
walked back.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because you're just like, I don't need weapons in the base yet. And just walk out. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I don't need weapons in general.
Yeah. So you're just like, I don't need that quite now. And then you just walked out and then came.
How many bow bolts do I have?
You used 2, so you have 18 now.
Yeah.
And I take two daggers and put it to each of their throats.
I'm going to roll with disadvantage because it's not touching them.
Oh, she said she's putting it to their throat.
Yeah,
like she's
right.
applying
Well, actually,
pressure.
right under the chin, just like right.
Okay, so
She's applying pressure.
John's just like, ah! And the other person's still asleep.
What?
Shank!
They rolled literally a 2. Jason's knocked the fuck out.
I kick him.
Alright, roll a hit.
With advantage.
With advantage because he's sleeping.
Okay, 19.
Yeah, okay. Roll damage.
A nat 20. She rolled a 19 and a nat
Roll a d8.
Oh, that's a 6. Isn't it?
20. This would be melee damage, wouldn't it? Or unarmed?
Yeah, roll d4, sorry.
So it's not. That's only for monks. It's 1 plus your strength modifier. So she actually dealt 0 damage because her strength is -1. So she literally just went whack.
Ah! Fuck! Ow! Why?
I kicked him.
Why? Oh shit!
Ask,
And then he just stands up.
ask him.
And then John stands up. Now, can you two please explain to me why there's either a child or a midget running around my base?
Midget.
All right, that's his role. Jason's gonna be like, yeah, sorry about that. The child's supposed to be with me, but yeah, it's a long story. She was with Dre, and I just assumed it. I guess she just assumed it would be the same over here. She was with Dre. Yes, sir. You're telling me Dre let her run around the base doing whatever she wanted. She usually just gets food. She's usually escorted. Really not.
I want a deception check, because I am never escorted. I am always alone.
didn't. He did.
I am always alone.
I know. All right.
This is the first time I've ever been caught,
The thing
and
has,
I don't try.
the thing has scales, for God's sakes. How could I give birth to scales?
She could be adopted. How cruel are you? Anyway.
Hey, the only person to ever think of that. Oh my God, he's thinking outside the box.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, don't let it happen again, Private. Well, not Private. Don't let
Commander.
it happen again. And then he just walks off.
Idiots!
Literally, we all just went to sleep, and she basically just got up at 4 in the morning. Who gets up at 4 in the morning? What the fuck?
Whatever. It happened. It's over. Ugh.
I'm just gonna assume everyone takes a nap.
Yeah, pretty much.
They've already been asleep for 10 hours.
I know!
But, I mean,
They're annoyed with getting woken up.
it's
It's a
four-
principle.
It doesn't matter. It's 4 in the morning. It's time for sleeping.
Everyone sleeps an hour, you eat your food. Anything else you want to do in this hour?
Of course.
I want to start practicing with my alchemy kit.
Sure.
This ought to go good.
Oh, God.
Alright, let's see what happens.
I don't know what supplies I have. I'm gonna find random shit and I'm gonna start using them.
What's in your inventory?
It doesn't matter what's in my inventory, it's what's in the inventory of this base. Realistically.
I mean, if you want to go through the medical section, roll a stealth check.
I got healing pots, I got 2 healing kits, I've got alchemist
everybody?
tools.
Did everyone get healing kits, or was it just you?
It was just me because I pulled it.
Yeah, you pulled it off the guy. Okay.
I think we got healing kits before, maybe, possibly. Who knows?
I
Yes,
don't
I've actually got 5 healing kits
know. Okay.
because of the 2 I pulled off of that.
Okay.
Before we had gotten 3 each.
Okay, so we got 3 each, and I don't
Yeah.
think John's used one really.
So
So John still has 3.
I got water skins, bottles, vials, grappling hook, whetstones, nav tools.
The whetstone that you don't use because you don't use weapons.
Yeah. So I'm probably gonna try to use whatever's in the healing kit and the alchemy kit and see if I can combine them and make something.
All right. Roll.
So,
what
Am
would
I
that
expending 1 healing kit with that?
be? The question is, what kind of thing are you attempting to make?
I am just trying to become proficient with the tools.
No, I understand.
So,
Just like, what
I-
would you be looking to test to try to?
It's a healing kit. What would be in a healing kit?
Probably like antiseptic.
Okay, so I'll try to, I guess, boil down whatever's in 1 or 2 of the healing kits and distill it into maybe a health potion of some kind.
All right. Let me see. So you're just trying to make another health potion.
Yeah.
All right, let me see what I can do. What is that? I think that's theoretically. Actually, would that just be the heal kit, or would that be medicine?
That would be the alchemy kit.
Yeah.
So I would get. It's a straight roll plus proficiency if I'm proficient. I am not proficient.
Okay,
so
so just roll it.
So it's a straight d20.
Alright.
15, not bad. I was expecting to get like a 3 on that.
I was expecting like a 12.
I was expecting like a 3 and turn it into this corrosive thing that just like eats through everything in my tent.
And what components did you use for this?
I used up whatever I had in 2 of my healing kits.
You have used up your healing kit to gain a normal health potion.
Okay. So that gives me 6 health potions.
Okie dokie. Alchemy for the win.
So, and then I'm just gonna tinker. I'm not really making anything, just figuring out what does what, kind of deal.
Okay.
That way, I'm just trying to use it.
All right. So an hour passes. It is now about 5:45. Does anyone want to wake up?
Yeah.
That's 2 hours. That's an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it started at like 4 in the morning, and she walked to the mess hall, and
Yeah,
they walked
that's fair.
back. So it technically probably about 4:45 by the time that discussion got done, and
Yeah,
everybody
that's
went.
fine. That's fine.
All right.
I'll accept that.
Everyone's awake, and the sun's kind of just peeking over the opposite side. Because the sun was setting near the west by the mountains, and now it's rising in the east.
Here comes. That's not even a song, but not in this day and age.
In the house with a rising sun.
Oh god.
All right. So what's the plan?
We gotta go back. We gotta go back and figure it, and
Yep. Time to go back.
hopefully not face more of those tree monsters. But you know, it doesn't really matter.
Tree monsters
I can take care of it. If I can take care of a talon tree, I can surely take care of those.
Fair enough. And you guys head back out.
So, Olivia, do you have any healing potions on you? Does anyone here have
I
healing
think I
potions
do.
on them?
If I
Jason puts his hand up, like, I got a couple, but that's about it.
do I?
Jason's just like,
You said Jason twice.
I mean, not Jason. John's like, nah, I gave him away.
I don't think I do.
It seems like
Okay,
I didn't need
I
'em.
give 2 healing potions to both Olivia and John.
All right.
So you both got 2 healing potions.
How heavy are they?
Not very.
Okay.
What are they, like half a pound?
Something like that.
2 healing potions. Well, this is good. Might need this today.
Maybe. And you guys kind of head back around to where you fought those trees.
Oops, sorry.
And there are grubs growing out of the dead trees.
Grubs?
Grubs.
Ew.
Just a constant ray of frost.
Oh, nasty.
Okay, that's kind of messed up.
Killing all the grubs. I do not trust them for anything. Especially since they're feeding on necrotic energies.
You know what? Let's paint a scene here. This sounds like a fun scene.
Big maggots.
You're
Big
basically
maggots.
freezing these things. Like,
Help me.
and then everyone's just like, why do they? What? Please no. And then you all begin to head forward for a short while, and we're going to roll security. Security.
Security, please! I need security!
And you begin to see. You begin to arrive a lot closer to this large mountain.
Okay.
in this kind of dotted clearing with shrubbery and different types of vegetation around. And it's slowly starting to transition from the lush green forest to something a bit more rocky and rustic in a sense.
All right.
And as you begin to get closer, you notice two small tails kind of waving in one of the shrubs.
What do I have to roll to know what these tails belong to?
That would be a knowledge nature.
22.
Hey, those look awfully like some kobolds.
Kobolds.
Look just like them. If I've ever seen a kobold tail in my days. And I have to roll for one more person. Alright. John's just like, is that what I think it is?
Yes, it is. This is disconcerting.
Yeah.
Out of game. What is a kobold?
It's basically a little lizard man. Like, size of a gnome lizard man.
You think they're hostile or anything?
It looks like they're trying to be stealthy.
They're doing a bad job at it.
Yeah, I know.
You think? You know what? I'm gonna try something.
I'm gonna do the same, and I'm gonna roll stealth to try to sneak up behind them.
Alright, you do that. Roll it first, because I'm gonna have to roll something. What'd you get?
22.
Alright, I'm gonna roll. Okay, he doesn't beat that one. John's just like, what the hell? John's just like, hey bud, what are you guys doing over there? Like, seriously. You're not scaring anyone. He's kind of walking up as you're walking through, trying to kind of mask what you're doing.
Okay, I'll let him be the distraction. That's fine.
And he's just like, what the hell are you guys doing? And as he kind of does that and step out, does anyone else in the party want to do anything?
I see what you were getting at with my languages. That language I actually got specifically because of my bloodline.
I know.
So,
I was looking at all the languages. There were multiple that were going to be needed to be used here anyway.
perfect.
Do I have
So-
any of those languages?
So, I'm going to sneak up.
What languages do you have?
I don't think so. Maybe they might know thieves' can't, possibly. But
No, hold on.
but
Where are they?
right there.
Primordial and Common and Elvish.
So I'm gonna get right in between them.
Oh, before that happens, I have to make 2 rolls.
They have to be at 22.
All right. One of them shoots at John and misses. The other one shoots at you. I have to.
It saw me.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20. There's just unlucky.
Jesus.
The other one did not see you at all, but the other one did. And since they're not really talking, only one of them knows you're there. Which you can obviously see because the other one's just not even paying attention that you're there. What is the stat block for this that I just wrote down and then I can't find? What have I done? Literally just wrote this down. Alright. Does a 21... I don't even need to ask that question. That 21 does hit you.
What happened?
21 hits. Because the roll is 16.
Did he? Was that mine or his?
That was yours. His missed wildly. You roll a 5. And you take a total of 8 damage. Let's roll initiative.
Before that,
Alright.
yeah,
you still have your action, so.
I'm going to in Draconic. That's a bad idea, and I'm going to roll Intimidate.
All right, roll it.
That's 12.
I don't even know what that language
16.
is.
All right, and I have to roll his actual one. 16?
Yes.
Let me see what that wisdom is.
And he understands me, so.
Oh no, his wisdom fucked him. It's a 15. He rolled higher, but his wisdom sucks.
I probably should have gotten advantage because he wouldn't have realized I knew Draconic, but I don't care anyway.
Either way, he failed.
Perfect.
All right.
And I'm like, yeah.
All right. So, what are you trying to gain from this altercation? Are you? What do
I
you,
want
what
to
do you want him to do?
stop the altercation.
Okay, you want him to stop.
Yeah.
He is going to run away into the cave. Oh dear.
Just where we need to go.
No, he's not. Ray of Frost.
Roll it. This is his.
Nat 20.
Did you?
Oh, are you
I was
kidding?
about to ask. Did you actually take your attack action?
No.
Oh, this is 2 then, because you have to do 1. Wait a minute. The question is, when you roll the intimidate, did you end the turn there?
Well,
Because you get an attack either way, because he's running.
yeah, I didn't want him. I wanted him to stop and just.
All right. So you got, what was it? 20 what?
I got a nat 20.
Net 20. Okay. Roll whatever dice are considered with that.
That would be 8 damage total.
Total.
Yep, that's after the double.
All right, and let me see.
And he loses 10 feet of movement. And then again, I'm going to tell him. I'm going to speak to him in Draconic and tell him to stop.
Stop! Stop! In the name of the law!
No, stop if you want to live.
Come with me if you want to live. Stop if you want to live.
That one's a 12.
Alright. Disadvantage because he's not doing too hot. He just in the fetal position. Alright. Now we can roll initiative.
The other one's attacking?
No.
Oh. It's
The
an
other one
ambush.
did. So it was like, and then you're just like, I'm going, and then John's kind of.
That's a 12 on my initiative.
Alright, 12.
Roll your initiative.
Oh, me too.
12.
That's 15.
Jesus. Jason, man. Jason's doing too good with this. Oh, wait, I already did their initiative. Never mind. Sad part is it's the same roll.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Alright, the first one it's going is the one that's peeing on himself, apparently. He's just gonna continue to do that.
What's up?
He's just gonna continue to stay there. Because he can't really run necessarily. Well, I guess technically, you know what? We're going to see what happens. Nah, he's not smart enough to figure it out. He's just gonna sit there. Next person in the initiative order is going to be Jason. What was your initiative?
15.
15. Alright. Next person in the initiative is Jason. And Jason's gonna kind of try and roll up. And basically, he's kind of a bit mad that they're shooting at him. So he's just going to roll a nat 20 apparently. Okay. And I know what short sword damage is. So we're gonna roll that. Okay. And then he just straight up decapitates this man's friend.
I sigh. Really?
They shot at us. What do you want?
I wanted to do this diplomatically.
Well, we got one.
Yeah, and we killed one. You think that's gonna make it any easier?
Yes, because now you know what happens to. I'm just gonna say this encounter is like done.
Yeah.
Because the other one's not going anywhere.
So I walk over to the one on the ground.
Wait,
So, bud.
without a head?
No, the other. There's just one in the field.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm like,
So, buddy. What were you doing?
Defending my home.
oh, wonderful.
Well, you see, the issue with that is we weren't invading your home.
You come with weapon. You look like invader.
We came with weapons because things like to attack us, such as yourself.
I was told to guard home.
And guarding your home is a noble thing to do.
I was told to guard home and shoot anyone come near home.
Guarding your home is a noble thing to do. You shoot me again and I'll kill you.
That's diplomatic.
See? It made it easier.
No one else can understand me.
Oh, wait.
That's
You're
right.
speaking
You're-
Draconic.
that's-
Yeah.
So everyone's just like.
All you,
I'm gonna roll to see if his blockhead is going to say that.
all of you, all you hear is a bunch of hissing and like
So he just
grunts.
turns to Olivia, just like, see? Easier.
So all you hear from me is hissing and like grunts and like snipping.
Jason's just like, I guess it did make it easier. I mean, James is just like, I guess it. John was. There are too many J's in all of my campaigns that I cannot remember. What I wanna say. Jason, John Kells. John Kells is just like, I guess it did make it easier. Wow. Okay. Tongue twister day.
So the question I now have for you is: your home in the mines that were once occupied by the humans? Okay. So, did you cause the cave-in? No. Okay.
I don't know what's going on here, but
So,
You're still hearing hissing.
I know, that's why I'm saying
Here's
I
a-
don't know what's
are
going
you
on.
saying that in?
Yeah, I'm
in
saying
game?
that in game, yeah.
I shoot a frostbolt at your feet.
Why?
I'm confused.
Basically, I'm trying to get her to shut the fuck up.
Oh, you're just okay. So you're not hitting your.
No, it's a warning shot.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
Do you just say that in common?
No, I don't say anything. I just shoot the frostbolt, glare at her for a second,
You're just
and
like, no.
I go at her feet, and then I glare at her for a second and look back.
Okay.
Still not smart enough. Continue.
Okay. So, we would like to have an audience with your chieftain.
No.
We will wait here. I want you to go in and to tell your chieftain.
He'd kill me anyway.
Why would he kill you?
He said no let anyone pass entrance.
We're not past the entrance. We're gonna wait right here.
He said kill anyone near entrance.
Well, there's two ways this is gonna go down. You can get us an audience, or we're gonna go in there and slaughter everyone who attacks us.
He kind of just sits.
And in this impossible situation, he weighs his options.
And runs into the forest.
So I have to stretch my legs.
So he runs away from the cave.
Well, I guess it's slaughter everyone who attacks us, I say somewhat loudly so he can hear as he's running. And then I start to head towards the cave.
All right, and then Jason's just like, what? Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Be ready for a kobold ambush.
My bolt hurts.
They've
My
made their
bolt
den
hurts.
in
My
their
bolt
minds.
hurts. My butt hurts.
Oh, great. Is there anything else I should expect? Like super elves or genies or something?
What was that? I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to your
Is there
dumbass
any-
bullshit.
Fuck off.
Oh.
Everyone begins
Hey,
to...
everybody. I mean, I'm the one who, like, yells and cusses at people.
So
here.
I am using stealth. I am rolling stealth for this.
Alright, I'm gonna assume everyone follows your lead. However, we got Chunky Boy and Chunky Boy number 2.
That is 17 on me.
Ah.
Oh
At a 2
Chunky
plus
Boy
what?
and Chunky
Plus
Boy
five.
It is
number
plus 5, isn't
2.
it?
I knew they weren't getting anything.
No!
I'm using them as my distraction.
2 and 5. 7.
What'd you get?
7.
7?
Yeah.
Oh no. And what'd you get?
17.
Stealthy Meister.
Alright, so you kind of begin to scout ahead. And then everyone's kind of like clunk, clunk.
Oh.
This is why I broke from the party.
And as you begin to go,
And Olivia's just like, balancing her fucking daggers on her
she's
fingers.
just like doing like, she's basically doing knife tricks. Like,
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna kick some ass today. That's just the thing. Just like doing all of these knife tricks. And as you begin to enter, it starts to get darker and darker. And soon you find that if you go any further, you may need a torch. But for now, you are greeted by 2 passageways. So there's one going off toward the right, and then there's one going down the middle.
And I do have a torch.
Investigation to see what the most used path is.
Alright.
No.
No.
Oh. I guess I could try.
You're at disadvantage because it's dark. So you gotta roll again. That's cocked. The same. It's pretty much the same.
So, 11.
Investigation.
Yeah, 1 and 1. Oh, 11 and 1. 12.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
The answer is yes.
Either or.
Yep. There seems to be kobold tracks kind of going in multiple directions.
Mm.
You assume some of them were from the 2 guards that probably went outside. But then you see some kind of something that looks kind of like drag marks, but not necessarily human.
Drag marks?
Yeah, they're just like these long tracks.
Something was dragged.
Which way?
To the right.
That way.
Okay. So I'm gonna head down that way.
Alright.
I guess I'll follow.
Alright. Do you light your torch?
Yeah.
You light your torch.
Mhm.
I guess everyone else lights the torch.
Does
I
it-
can't see in the dark.
Does that mean does that mean it's gone, or does it reusable?
I forget how many hours those last for, but
Can you relight it after?
If
Yeah.
if it's within the time frame, yeah,
Yeah.
it has
yeah.
X amount of hours. It'll work.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna double check because you didn't really use it for that long the
Mm-mm.
first time, really. So I just want to double check and make sure.
Oh, I've used it before. I can't remember. I couldn't remember.
I think we used it at the very, very beginning. Of
I've got a
the
lantern.
Session.
I had a lamp.
What happened to the lamp?
It got stolen.
Oh right.
Freaking with my ring, which I
Stolen.
still need to look for. Oh dear.
Oh, I forgot someone stole it. It burns for an hour. So if you relight one, I'm just gonna say it's probably only gonna last for like 45 minutes. and it lights a 20-foot radius for bright light and a dim light for 20 extra feet.
So
you can
I'm
see it,
on the edge of the light.
basically.
So, yay, dark vision. Only one in the party who has it.
I'm just gonna say it extends your distance range by 20 feet barely.
I need to get another lamp.
Just the ambient light does.
I'm okay with that.
All right.
So, I wasn't expecting that. And I'll take the 80 feet of dark vision.
All right. So we're going to go back to the doomsday counter. There we go.
I don't like that.
No. Where is the table? Because there is a table for this. That is interesting. All right. All right. So you guys begin to walk forward, and as you begin to walk forward, Sasha, you notice like some string. It's kind of like it's hanging across one end going toward the other. It's really thin, but you can see it pretty clearly as the
Tripwire.
The mechanism is not really well placed.
Tripwire.
Do I hear that? You say it out loud?
I'm saying it out loud, whispering, but
Where?
by me.
So how do you guys attempt to approach this tripwire? Do you
So,
just guys step
I'm
over
going
it,
to
like-
I'm going to take an arrow and stick it in the ground next to the tripwire, and I'm going to step over it.
All right.
I'm using the arrow to mark it for them.
All right. Take one arrow out of your inventory.
Out of my 20
I'm
that
just
I
gonna
will never
assume-
use.
I'm just gonna assume you point it out because having everyone roll for something pretty obvious is pretty dumb. And everyone kind of steps over the tripwire, and you guys continue on through the cavern. That's the wrong die. Sorry. All right. So you're still stealth, correct?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to have everyone make a new stealth roll. John, you are a legend. You are a legend.
14 this time.
10.
John, you are a absolute legend. My lord. Not so much you. You were not a legend at all.
Me?
Not you.
Oh.
Jason's not a legend. John is a legend. You got a 10?
Yes.
I got a 14.
Alright. There's only one thing I need to check. So. What is that? You said 10?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You guys kind of go through. You don't really encounter anything.
Nice.
And all is well.
Stealthy.
And you kind of continue on, and then toward the end, a bit farther down, you guys don't quite see it yet, but you begin to see it because you're further up. There seems to be a little bit of light toward the end.
Okay. Does it look like it's natural light or a flickering light?
It looks like it's kind of a glow.
Okay, so a steady light?
Yeah.
Okay, is it a warm glow?
Warm, yes.
Okay. So it's not like a super white light?
No.
Okay.
It's kind of like more of a red-orange.
Okay. Kobolds don't need light. I don't know what the hell that is.
There's light?
Well, I'm saying that to myself.
Oh.
You wouldn't hear me.
Oh, okay.
I'm about 40 feet away from you now.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm gonna hold out my hand. How far away does it look?
What?
The light.
The light? roughly 100 feet.
Okay.
Just 100 feet straight.
Okay. So I'm gonna hold my hand back, telling them to kind of wait there.
All right. John and Jason kind of start to Constantina up. I'm gonna assume Olivia does the same. All right.
All right. And I'm going to scout ahead. Investigation.
All right.
That is a 14. That is a miracle how that landed.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and it's not even cocked.
Yeah.
So
It's on top of another dice,
because of the way that this is interacting with your dark vision, you're quite not understanding what this is. You just know that it's a light. And
I was also kind of looking for traps along the way.
Yeah. That's a good point. Let's roll trap. So you kind of look, you find a stone that doesn't seem to be quite level, and as you begin to investigate that, it seems to be more of a pressure plate kind of deal. You don't know what that pressure plate quite does. You can't really see what it's hooked up to with the way that the light is bouncing off the walls for everything. However, as you look further down, I'm going to say you're about 70 feet away, the light appears to be moving.
Okay.
And then after a few moments, it kind of leaves around a corner.
Okay. So I don't actually have arrows, so instead of an arrow, I would have laid one of my playing cards down. So I'm going to do the same thing with this pressure plate. I'm going to leave the playing card there
You
to
didn't
mark
get
it.
arrows?
I had arrows, but I think I gave them to John
Yeah.
because he bought a bow but no arrows because he's a
Alright,
dipshit.
Yeah.
Well, we know that. Yes, you're right.
We do know this, and he just happens to be really perceptive, and that's his only tool to this.
So I'm using my playing cards instead.
All right. Do you go back and motion for everybody to come forward?
Yeah.
All right. So everyone begins to move forward around this pressure plate that's been marked by this playing card. And you kind of tend to creep a bit more and a bit more. And if I can actually pull up this map, because I am dirt.
More stealth rolls.
You can if you'd like, yes.
I would like. Much
Are
better.
you following
18.
Are you following the
I am
light?
following the glow, yes.
8 and 5.
All right.
13?
If you kind of get to this kind of indent, it kind of starts to funnel a little bit. And what was your stealth roll, Sasha?
18.
18. Olivia?
13.
13. Alright. That's not bad. Oh,
That is a very obnoxious noise.
That's not fun. That's not fun at all.
Didn't do it.
Alright.
I did,
As
I
you
did.
guys tend to funnel through the area,
We get ambushed by 20 kobolds and we're all dead.
no. Jason kind of steps through and just trips and falls on his ass.
Frick's sake, Jason.
He just loses his footing.
Bless you.
On the uneven terrain, and nothing happens.
Again, I'll use him as a distraction. That's fine. I'm 40 feet ahead.
But you're ahead, and you see this kind of light, and it's kind of just wandering in a circle, but it seems to be some type of thing. Looks like a line of light from this distance.
Can I roll Arcana to see if it's some sort of magic?
Nature.
Nature. No, sir. That, good sir, is an 8.
All right, you're not quite sure what this thing is.
Okay.
You know it has to be a creature of some sort, but you don't know what exactly.
Anglerfish!
You don't know what exactly it is.
Okay, so I'm gonna cautiously try to get closer until I can see
All right, so
what this light is attached to.
you move like 20 feet, and it looks like this weird kind of. You can only catch like glimpses of it as your night vision starts to fade, but once it kind of fades a bit, it looks like a snake. It's on fire.
Mm.
So, okay, the line of light is a flaming snake.
Yep.
Okay. Like how big? Just a gardener snake or like a anaconda massive monstrosity?
If it was an anaconda massive monster, actually, I would have had everyone roll initiative, actually.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
like, yep, everyone roll initiative, like, right now. It's roughly 8 feet.
Okay, that's pretty fucking big.
It's, well, sorry, not 8 feet. It's roughly 6 feet.
So still pretty fucking big.
Yep.
I mean,
It's a big snake. It's a big snake.
and it's slithering around on the
Yep.
ground.
It seems to be kind of trying to test the walls to see if it can go anywhere, but it's not quite finding where it's supposed to be going.
Investigate. See if there's anyone else around.
Alright, while you do that, I'm just
That would be a 20.
Nat or Mod?
No, modified.
Alright. Okay. Alright, so I know what to add to that roll.
I don't like the number of rolls going on here.
Yeah, right?
This concerns me.
Right?
How many kobolds did I spot?
It's a funny thing, really. You're just like, huh, that seems weird. What else is around me? And then you realize something interesting. You find you found 4 other fins just in the wall.
4 other what?
Fins.
Fins?
In the wall. Like you're looking at the snake, it seems to have like this mane that has fins, and the fire kind of goes down his back and around it.
Okay.
It kind of envelops it a little. But in the walls, you just see fins sticking out.
Interesting. So where are these fins per se? And what are they doing? Are they just static or?
They're static.
Okay.
You can roll a intelligence check to try and get what's going on here.
10.
All right. These seem to be
Ambush predators. I already
sleeping.
gathered. Oh, I thought they were ambush predators. That's good. That's even better.
They're sleeping.
So I come back to the party.
One thing. What was your stealth?
The last one was an 18.
Okay. Roll me another stealth as you're going backwards.
That would be a 19.
All right. So, I'm going to write out what kind of is happening at this point in time. Basically, you kind of see what's going on. You're like, time to leave. And as you're about to turn, one of the snakes is like, and then by the time that you hear it shift and settle, you've already kind of rounded a corner.
Cool. Perfect. So there are a minimum of 5 snakes up ahead, somewhere around the size of 8 feet, 6 to 8 feet, that can burst into flames Not sure what the hell that's about.
Fire. I like fire.
Of course you do. Anyway, they seem to be able to ignite themselves.
And apparently they're buried in the ground. Some of them are buried in the ground. Or the walls,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Okay. Challenge.
So
I think the second
I
you say
think-
challenge, everyone's just like, wait, what?
I think we're going to have to find a replacement for Olivia.
Okay, guys, I'm kidding on this one.
I highly doubt that.
Everyone's just like,
Wait, so does that mean we're like exterminators or something? Or are we just gonna go for the other thing?
Well, we came here to find out what's going on. We found out kind of what's going on.
These things are kind of blocking our way.
well,
So we can
by
either-
the time you start to see that room, you actually roll something, because I don't know how much of the room you saw because I didn't ask you. By the time when you get there, you have a sense by the amount of room you saw that this is probably a dead end.
Okay. So
Granted, with the fact that you know that they're not on fire when they're in the walls, you don't know how many of these are in this cavern.
Yeah.
Period.
exactly.
Yes.
So the this looks like a dead end. I suggest we go back because I saw 4 of them that were not ignited. One was ignited. I don't know how many more there may be.
And once you kill one, they all come out.
More than likely.
Probably sounds like a bad plan. I don't have flame retardant clothes.
We should get some of those.
I think we should go back and take the other hall.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, so we're gonna double back and then take the other path.
Alright, as you do that, everyone needs to roll stealth.
Oh, that one's not so good. That's a 10.
13 and 5.
That's not so great.
16.
Oh no!
13 and 5.
Damn
is
it,
not 16.
John.
Oh, I thought you rolled
John
that.
rolled
No,
a
no.
nat 20. Wait a minute, John's not wearing plate.
Okay.
He's wearing scale. Does that give disadvantage?
Yeah, let me double check, because if it doesn't, he got literally a nat 20.
Okay.
I have a page up for equipment, but I didn't remember what scale did. Scale.
I know he's got scale.
Scale gives disadvantages.
Okay.
And I have the wrong AC number. Oh, that's right. He couldn't afford a breastplate. That's why he didn't do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
He couldn't afford to draw. He could have got a chain shirt, but that wouldn't be as tanky. So, alright. Well, we know what his number is. That is that. I think the other one was just that. What was your number, Olivia?
18.
18? Sasha?
10.
10? Alright.
I love how you call me Sasha when it's not actually my name.
Oh, you didn't even ask today what her name was.
I'm the GM. I don't need to ask names. I just need to make another one up.
That too.
We'll call you Brenda.
Brenda. Oh, gee.
Okay, gotta write that one down
I'm
on the
kidding.
list.
We're
I've
not
got
calling-
Phyllis, Philly, Sasha, and now Brenda.
We're not calling you Brenda. One of the characters actually has to call you that before that happens.
Right, exactly.
So I have to roll because this man's has made a mistake. Mr. Jason has made a mistake.
So I got a 29 on my stealth roll.
Get out. So, all right, this isn't that bad.
Double 19s.
Sadness.
Dude.
So, you guys watch as you kind of walk ahead. No real problems here. Olivia
Except
does,
for John.
Olivia does the same and John does the same. But as Jason comes by,
He gets jumped by 7 snakes all at once and he fucking dies.
No.
Yep, that's exactly what happens actually. He just gets taken into the wall and eaten.
Wait, who?
Yep.
Jason?
Jason's dead. No, he's not.
Oh, jeepers.
Oh no. Actually, shit.
Why?
What's your dex mod?
Dex mod,
Yeah.
+2.
Uh-oh. Never mind. I have to do this backwards now. Oof. I forgot. So, I did one for one ambush and another for the other one, but I didn't recall the stat. So, basically, I have to re-describe what happens. So, as you guys are going through, you kind of hear a crumbling behind you. You go to turn around, and there is something glowing in red behind Jason. Jason's just like, what the fuck? And then you hear another set of crumbling. This time from the ceiling. And then you look up, and there's a snake looking you in the face.
So it's not sleeping?
No. They're on fire. More initiative. Or actually, this is a good place to stop.
If you want to stop it here.
Does anyone want to fight the snakes?
Not really. Not right now.
I want some snake meat. Get some whatever those glands are that are creating the fire. Play with it in my alchemy kit.
Alright.
And it actually would be exciting to start off with a fight.
So my initiative roll was a 19.
Or are you saying if we choose not to, we choose not to at all?
No,
No,
it's
that's not what I'm saying.
either this
Okay.
time, right now, or the beginning of next time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
All right. No. Okay. Good. That's what I was. I was.
I'm
referring
just
to.
double checking to see if this is going to take longer than 10 minutes. Yeah, this might actually take a little bit. This might actually take a little bit.
I mean, I got AoEs.
True. But you're next to the party.
Fuck the party.
Well, actually, technically, you're 40 feet ahead.
Yeah.
So you've got a bubble for your stuff.
And I've only got 10 feet of
Yeah.
AoE.
Well,
So
if we continue, I'm gonna pass out in front of the camera. It's not gonna be
Yeah, so we should probably try and start on this. That way we can probably see a bit more of the cave when we start next time.
okay,
Sounds good to me.
And that way...
I just got 3 nat 20s in a row.
Why?
I've just been rolling, and I got 3 nat 20s in a row.
Just keep it. Just keep the dice. Just keep
Yeah,
the dice.
right.
Keep it all to
Oh,
yourself.
I just like hurt my back.
Don't do that. All right. So with that, we are gonna call it a night tonight, folks. Hope to see you guys back next week. And if you guys want to keep up to date with us, check us out on Twitter. Link in the description below. We got merch on sale, also in the description below. And have a good night, and see you next week.
Have a good night. Next week we're gonna try and skin us some snakeskin boots. Yeet.
Olivia will like that.